I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on. And I'll stand against all enemies, your enemies. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking, but I'll still be your superhero. I'll be your superhero.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. Today is a brand new day, man. I didn't think it would happen. It feels like it happened way too fast. The channel has hit 100,000 subscribers. That is super goddamn exciting. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. This is so exciting. Oh my god. First 100, yeah, this is, you guys have been telling me, oh, we're so close, so close. It feels like forever now. And here it is. Okay, don't seriously, don't unsubscribe now just to fuck with me. Don't you fucking dare. That's gonna just give me such bad anxiety. But let's get the stream up and running, boys. How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful afternoon. How's everybody? Let me get the music back up and running too.
Holy motherfucking shit!
What's up, Nolden? How you doing, man? Thank you so much, Joker. We got a hashtag Nolden in chat. Showing our appreciation with the one and all, my man. Happy 100K subs. My boo, you deserve that. I almost read it as my booty. Because the OOs were there for a while. My boy, my man, Nolden, thank you so much, my guy. Hey, I appreciate it, my man. Thank you for the donos you've done, man, over the last, I don't even know how long it's been, but you've been donating quite a lot, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Super generous of you. Alrighty, boys. I want to make a real stream, like a real celebration for 100,000 subscribers. But to be honest, I just was not prepared that we would hit it this fast. And what I really want to do, I am not prepared for it at all. So we are going to have to delay it by a little bit, by at least a week. But by next week, I do want to get back to it. That's going to be a passion project for me. And we're going to get to that. Probably by next week, we'll get the footage I need in order to make it happen. Thank you, boys. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all of you. Let's just jump on EU right now. Get some duels going. Because today is a 5V5 1v1 Duels day over on the EU side. I think I'm logging onto the wrong EU account, though. I think I'm logging onto my NA account. Let me get on my EU account. Arms, warrior, when you want to celebrate. Yo, if someone wants to log on arms, get a bunch of healing trinkets on them just so they can have a viable, like, potential to score a kill and survive, maybe. More than welcome to it. It's EU. Tomorrow is NA, man. Fridays are always EU. Saturdays are always for the boys over in the NA. I feel like I need to shorten this right here. My barber was like, you should go for the Scasian look, right? A little bit over here, a little bit over here. I don't know what he was thinking of. I want to shorten this a little. It looks a little messy. Just me, just me. Alrighty, boys. Let's log on. Where's my mage? There it is. There it is. Congrats on the 100K. What's up, so thank you so much, my man. Best one on YouTube on the channel. Yo, man, crack. Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate you, my man. Couldn't do it without you guys. This channel would not be here literally without you guys. Whether you guys watch, whether you guys hit subscribe, whether you guys participate in the duels, this channel wouldn't be here without the community. So honestly, huge thanks to the amazing fucking community we got here. You guys are the real goddamn champs, the real goddamn MVPs here. I just get out of bed and throw down the edits here. I throw down the videos in the editing booth. You guys are the ones that are making it happen, so thank you guys. Seriously, couldn't do it without you boys. Alright, before we get super sappy, let's get the duels up and running, boys. Who do we have? Who got a group? We got Katchika with a group already. Nolden and everybody trying to get a group up and running. Nolden got one up and running. Fuck yeah, boys. Yo, Rude, thank you. Oh, man. Everyone, by the way, yes, we did hit 100K subs on the AT. I'll post more about it later. After the stream, I want to do a full actual post, like a big old thank you. Zakati, we need one more in the alley. I want to fight you today. Boy, we want to fight you today. Me? I don't even have a max level character on Nolden. I don't even have one on you. Hello? Got some RTK. Thank you so much. Appreciate my man. One more space on alley. Alright, Zakati needs one more. Nolden, do you got a group right now? Because Katchika is ready to go, man. Kat is ready to go. Привет из России. Здорово, ирландец. Как дела? Здорово, друг. Probably gonna get a ton of subs soon because classic creators are too busy playing 20 hours to do content. What, you meant for BFA stuff? Maybe. Maybe. 5v5 1v1 Duels down gaming on Alliance. Perfect. If you guys want to join any of the 5v5 1v1 Duels over on the EU, go to Play vs Player, Premier Groups, Custom PvP, find a group, type in 5, number 5, enter. And you get to join any of the groups up and running. We already have 2 on the Horde, and we have at least 1 on Alliance. You guys are more than welcome to pick which faction you want to play. 100K face reveal? That's what I was thinking, man. Did you speak Russian? A little bit, a little. I was born in Russia. While ago. Your boy was born in the breadlines in Russia, dude. I was fucking born in the goddamn lands of communism. Hammers and sickles and fucking vodkas flowing through our rivers instead of fucking water. Everything stereotypical you can think of, dude. You're coming, Papa and Mom's when you look, ну чё, товарищ, привет, комрад, ну чё? Shit, dude. Yeah, so let's speak a little bit. I'm forgetting a lot of Russian, though. Anytime I get to use Russian, it's literally just to chat with you guys on the stream. Love your videos. You are the only person doing retail news. The only one. Appreciate you, Paper Clown. Appreciate my man. Glad you like him. We got Zakati ready. And I need 4 people. No one wants to play. You can post a group right now, man. I already advertised, but you can advertise in the chat as well if you want to have an easier time getting people together. Won't be able to play duels tomorrow, most likely. Well, it's subbed right now 3 hours ago. Since I'm focusing on around more than games, I'm gonna be buying alone for quite a bit. You're not even playing Classic? Hey, if you want to work on life, man, yeah, that's not a bad idea. You got plenty of time to play games, honestly. There are 3 words in our group in QS versus Fortune or Purple. Okay, I'll try not to. But I think like if you throw enough warriors at him, eventually it'll tip over, right? What's over on Seavark? Seavark, I think last time he won Alliance, so I actually don't know what's a good Alliance server. Is Tykes or Garrus maybe? I wouldn't remember, honestly. Nice 100k. Yo, what's up, man, Mohammed? What's up, man? I watch you and your bro. You're awesome. Does your brother have a stream or something? Yeah, he does. What's up, Nod? How you doing, my man? I hope you're having a good one. Alrighty, boys. Switch. What do we got today? We got SL Team Red with the ATH going back. I'm gonna say fire. Could be arcane. It's really hard because we don't have our different weapons anymore. But the manga want to say arcane. But he could juke us out. I want to say arcane. We got ourselves still ruin playing that Fury Warrior. Catch go to the Fury Warrior. Lucy as a Fury Warrior too. And Nyx and that Unholy Death Knight this time. Not seeing the double fish. Just in a well, not the massive 2-hander, but really like a normal size 1-hander. But for a goblin, he could wrap both of his fingers. Both of his greasy fingers around that thing. We got Aelwyn on Team Blue with a Fortune in the back. We got ourselves Orvina. Remover playing more than Arms Warrior. And we got Zooey playing that Sub Rogue. Okay, that's going to be quite a little bit of change from what we used. So going to be an Assassin Rogue going up first. Orvina versus Nyx Rose. Nyx? It's so much easier just to call him Nyx. It is Nyxeros. Nyxeros? Nyxeros? Is the E silent? Is any of them silent? Maybe it's Naxros. Maybe the I is silent. Maybe it's like Nixie. Like Nixie Dixie. It's actually getting big damage onto the Nyx. It's having to go for big defensive AMS and Deathpack coming out as Ravina did pump him full of poisons with that massive vendetta. Going to be dropping that Abomination and the Army of the Dead onto the Rogue. Actually bailing out over the way for a Rogue for a second. Trying to leave him over there with all the pets. Going to be getting the shot on the Nyx. He trickles out of it immediately. Ravina popping on that evasion down right now. Might have to rotate with the cloak of shadows. Going to go for a blind on the Death Knight and dumping down. Is going to be able to burn a Warlock Hellstone a little bit early. Just trying to maintain their health and it's using Crucible in order to keep that self-heal rolling. Nice to go to drip down. Is going to be able to get a grip into Ravina. Still like a road coming out regardless. That's going to be some necrotic starting to stack up onto Ravina. Ravenna? I'm going to call her Ravina most likely. I'm sorry. We got getting hit with a bunch of necrotics back to back. No healing available. Gonna go for advantage as the safety tree comes out. Dropping out Death and Decay. Trying to see if we can get the Rogue out. No dots on him. That's gonna be Nyx with barely any health left. Garrod coming out. Gonna be a cheap shot on him. Venom. That's gonna be dead for Nyx. Orvina got him down fairly easily. Full Vendetta burn into an Unholy Death Knight. And that's gonna be ATH wearing a Mog that looks like, hey, I'm an Arcane Mage. But then you got that shield and it's like, I really an Arcane Mage though, buddy? Are you really an Arcane Mage though? Trying to juke everybody out. Gonna be. Ooh. Trying to go for a bit. It's like, oh, I'm hoping he doesn't polymorph. Oh, actually, I guess it would be better if he polymorph because then you would get a lot of healing. But he's like, I hope he doesn't attack me. Maybe I'll be able to wait out my cooldowns a little bit. Because look at that Vendetta taking down, dude. Every second counts for the Vendetta. Gonna have that thing available. Has a Cloak of Shadow saved for HS as well. Gonna be a Rune immediately as soon as he gets right next to Rogue. Perfect Rune. Does get hit with a Garrod for a moment. That's gonna be a polymorph onto Ravina. Does try to pre-feign. This feign is not gonna be there for the Greater Pyra. Can he really stop a Greater Pyra Blast with a small little feign? Gonna be actually a Fireball out of HS. Dropping down big damage. Cloak of Shadow coming out for Ravina immediately with a tempo for ATH. Ravina popping up a Vendetta. There's going to be no vanish available for Ravina though. Ring of Frost to keep him in place, and it's going to be another Greater Pyra. Did get himself a little bit of healing, however, and it's going to be a Maledict to fall as well. Does try to go for a bit of a heal. The Maledict is going to prevent any kind of healing actually, and Ravina's not looking that good anymore. Getting burned up with a Fire Blast back to back. HS slowed down completely. Try to see if he can maybe blink around the corner. Pyroblast coming down. Could be enough mastery burning him down. And that's going to be a living bomb just already attached to the rogue in the early on. Just kind of Pyroblast, living bomb. And it was like, okay, that's going to be enough to make the damage happen. Huge damage coming out of her Fortune with a Ring of Peace to boop around ATN. She does escape the Ring of Peace. Cannot get a polymorph for a little bit too early though. Might be able to still get one. Nope. Going to be ATN suck out. That's super low health. Does get to Root Fortune. That's going to be targeted out somewhere. Blinking a polymorph, and that's going to go for a Greater Pyro. No, maybe he might go for a very defensive play. Greater Pyroblast is available. Is he going to go for the Ring of Frost? He is going to go for Ring. Is going to land it. No! He got messed up. The Ring happened a little bit right before Greater Pyro happened. So that's just very unfortunate. Fist of Fury to lock down ATS. Does get a Temporal, but it's not going to be enough. Has an Ice Block. Is he going to be able to get quite a bit of healing from this though? He's got at least some health. Fortune dropped down super low too. So those Greater Pyroblast did hurt, but he's just going to go for a full Vivify spam to get himself caught up. HH is going to be down by a lot of cooldowns. Popped that Invis, but can't even go for food. Fortune is just way too close to the guy. Picking up the eye, does land the eye on himself, and could go for an in-cap into a stun lock wombo combo onto HH, which kind of has nothing. And that's exactly what he's going to go for. Touch of Death is going to come in with full images, leg sweep, and that's going to be Fist of Fury. Doesn't have the trinket this time. If you have the trinket, that would have been guaranteed, but I don't think he even needs it. That Touch of Death is going to get... Why? Whoa. What was that? That was it? That was... It does go for a trinket into a karma onto ATS. Greater Pyro. Does drop him a little bit of a temporal and a combustion. Polymorph doesn't land the poly. I was actually so surprised. I thought a Touch of Death would end him. But Touch of Death did like almost no damage. Did his shield right as the Touch of Death came down? That was actually incredible. That's going to be Saruna up next as another Fury Warrior. In a massive group of 3 Fury Warriors. Skachik is just gonna chuck these 3 Fury Warriors at the whole enemy team blue. Back to back and Fortune do away with all these warriors. We'll see if you can. That's going to be a disarm onto Saruna with a trinket stacking him behind. Oh, Saruna playing the Underrod trinket. Is trying to go for a little bit extra healing. That's going to be some free health every time that thing procs. Not quite as amazing as it is on Demon Hunters because warriors don't have that natural leech. Instead, warriors actually gain heals from gain charge heals from a talent that allows the on a charge next Bloodthirst heals for a lot more than usual. And then, of course, you also have their defensive, which reduces how much damage to take, but also just how much raw healing to get every time they Bloodthirst. So combine together a massive heal with Enrage Regen, Charge, Bloodthirst, all those modifiers to increase the healing that you get off it. That's basically going to be the healing of a Fury Warrior. So that trinket does a little healing, but it doesn't synergize quite as insanely as that of a Demon Hunter. So it still should prove to be a decent trinket. Like, look, just got to be healed. Why his disarm cannot Bloodthirst himself? But it's not going to be just as overpowered as it is on a DH. Going to be a Fortune. Try to see if he could roll out the side. Actually, I think it was a charge on Saruna. Yep, did land a charge to Root Fortune, but that in-cap is going to hold him at bay. Did not have a Zerker Rage. Actually doing a bit of a leap. Probably could have saved that leap a little bit later. Fist of Fury coming down, trying to get a slow into Fortune to get away into a charge back. Bloodthirst has a trinket proccing. Going to be a bit of a blaze stone for Saruna, but that touches that is sticking down. They actually don't have anything to deal with this. No enrage regeneration. Is just going to get another slow onto Fortune and try to see if they can bail out of there. Fortune popping off, dampen harm, so he's going to be able to reduce a portion of the damage that he takes. Still has karma if he needs it. Fist of Fury coming in, looking to lock down this fight. Going to be a slow into Fortune. Charge back for Saruna. Does land another Bloodthirst in. Does land also disarm onto Fortune, but he's a monk. The only thing you can disarm is his Fist of Fury, or prevent Fist of Fury. But he's not going to be able to land it. Oh, trying to go for a last ditch minute fear, but that's going to be tricking out of Fortune just so he can land his Rising Sun kick onto Saruna. And next Fury Warrior is going to be Lucifer. And he's already taken quite a lot of damage with Fortune from the Fist of Fury alone. He didn't even pop a cooldown or anything of the guy. And that's going to be a bike as Lucifer trying to intercept Fortune. But it's going to be a hard fight here again. Fortune, how's it looking? He got wall up and running. Gotta be able to boop off the warrior. Not gonna let him even leap up here. That's gonna give him the precious time to spam move fight to recover a little bit of health. And for Lucifer, that's going to be a couple of cooldowns down. Won't have the Blaze Storm. Could have had maybe a Blaze Storm for this disarm here. So use it a little bit early. And Mount Fortune is going to be able to Fist of Fury uninterrupted. Unless Lucifer goes for a fear. Try to get a slow. That's actually going to be a slow by the pets from afterwards. Going to be a charge. And that's going to be a karma for Fortune. Lucifer is just going to need to survive this a little bit longer. Fortune is not going to let him go anywhere without taking damage. And Lucifer has to go for that Zerk in Rage Regeneration right now. He needs to get a charge heal off of Fortune. Does he land one? He does land one. Huge heal. At 7 minutes, however, the dampening is high enough where the heal is not quite as massive. That's going to be a port for Fortune. Getting the hell out of there. I'm also hearing some abilities. Earlier I was. I don't know from whom. I'm hearing... You know what I'm hearing? It's like a fireball's going off somewhere. You guys hear that? You probably don't. You might be able to hear it in the YouTube video a little bit better. If I can turn it up. It's going to be Lucifer getting hit with the disarm. Double disarm to Fortune. Lucifer super low. Maybe Rezasunki could end him right here. Fist of Fury instead. Try to see if he can slow it to Fortune. It didn't even stop him at all. It looks like Fortune is just going to be able to dispatch these warriors back to back to back. And next up, it's going to be the last big boy of them all. It is going to be Kachikan. Giving Fortune the full honor duel here. If Kachikan can't beat Fortune, I don't think anybody else can. This monk has been dismantling the whole enemy team. So we'll see how well it works out for him. But sorry, boys. Didn't mean to cough. I've been coughing a lot. I think I'm getting like actually sick. It'll be charged for Kachikan, but it's going to be a port for Fortune into a Ring of Peace. So boop him. No, he actually stabilizes for a second with that leap before he falls off the platform and Blaze Storming past the Ring of Peace in order to get on top of Fortune, but that disarm is going to stop him in place. It's going to be a disarm which Fortune actually cannot use Fist of Fury to get the damage going. After he's got all the images, going to be a chicken out of Kachikan into an in-cap. Doesn't have Zerkers to get out of this in-cap. Could go for a Fear here. Is going to go for a Fear on Fortune to get the pets out of the way and also interrupt him on Fist of Fury. Charge around the corner. Does land himself a little bit of damage to Fortune. Try to go for a take for a rampage instead of Bloodthirst. Fortune is definitely going to have himself a port available. Try to see if he can just kite Kachikan around the corner a little bit. Around the lower pillar that's holding up the bridge. Can he come back? Can Kachikan actually do this? Warstorm coming out to deal with the Fist of Fury. Cannot be parried on an AoE stun. Gonna be a big leap for Kachikan. Oh, leap coming out right now. Looks like, does he run double leap actually? He might have ran double leap, so I didn't even see how he made it up there. Disarm to Kachikan as he tries to get on top of Fortune. Kachikan could go for disarm of his own. Right as Fortune is about to use Fist of Fury. Looks like Fortune actually might have wanted to do that. That's going to be an intercept with that charge to stop Fortune in his place. Karma coming out. Kachikan gonna go for Zerka's Rage immediately. Try to see if he can get a Bloodthirst here and there. Maintaining his health. Thought that, you know what, this is a pretty big cooldown. I might as well trade here. Fortune again looking for a big reset. Does Kachikan have a leap for this one? Looks like he does not. He looks like he but just might have to let the monk do this. I don't think I can beat a monk. I think this arena might be actually the best arena for a monk. Because he could always jump down and port back up. And unless you have mobility to chase after the monk, there's not a lot he can do. Touch of Death coming down for Kachikan as Fortune is just barraging him with a Fist of Fury. Going to be able to get a bit of a roll. And that's going to be Kachikan actually charging two of those pets so he can get those charged Bloodthirsts back to back. But that disarm is going to stop for Bloodthirst. And going to go for a bit of damage right now. Try to see if he can go a bit of Recklessness. Going to get a disarm onto Fortune as it does get a wall and a dampen harm on him. Kachikan super low in health. Blaze Storm coming down. Fear onto that Fist of Fury. Try to see if he can survive a little bit. No Bloodthirst. No! Fortune dispatches the whole enemy team. There's actually nothing you can do against a monk like that. The arena is just too good for him, man. The map is just way too good. That is incredible. It's just the perfect arena for a monk, man. It is literally just the perfect arena for a monk. Pretty sure that would have gone differently on almost any other map. Maybe like Target Speaker would be more or less same. But that was just incredible, dude. That was incredible. Team's ready? Alright, let's get ourselves Noldan here. Who else is ready? Who else is ready? I do want to see you guys get some new names in here. Get new people that haven't played today. I do want to see like one or two new people. Requeue us. I guess a lot of the guys in Zakatis. Yeah, only two of us get to play. All right, that sounds pretty good. That's a fair way of going about it. 14-1-4. Noldan. Yeah. So guys, try to rotate people that already got to play. Whoever's lead can stay on their character. You can stay as a lead, but try to rotate people that already got to play here and there. Yeah, put Fortune like in the back or something. Congrats on 100K, Sam. That's not such a guy to a man. Thank you so much, buddy. I remember when this channel was called Sandbox Gaming before it became Dalaran Gaming. Yeah. It was like a so there was two channels back in the day. There was a channel that was called Sandbox Machinima, and it was like Halo 3 Machinima channel. It was me and my twin making like crappy Machinima videos, but we were so into that. And then was Sandbox Game, which was supposed to be like the gaming side of the Machinima channel. And a while ago, I just was like, fuck it, I'll just use that channel. Because one ran one ran the other, and we kind of stopped doing it, so I just ran with it. A while ago, dude. It was so long ago. Look where we've come. Not even about my shit anymore. Crazy, right? Alrighty, boys. Switch. Who do we got today? We got ourselves team. What looks like the camera wants me to show off Team Blue, but Team Blue is going to be exactly the same boys we just got to see. It is going to be Aelwyd, not going up first, but it's going to be Ravina going up first. In the back row, so we got Remura, we got Zui on the sub rogue, and Fortune, who just got to go for a big old 1v4. As all monks do. It's going to be Kidney on Team Red with Limp and Liam. We got Nolden, Amy, and Looney Tune in order to take a damage from Ravina in the opener. Kinder shot coming out. Poison Bomb proc. It's going to land a stun onto Ravina. Needs to make that stun count. Needs to get as much damage during that stun. Going to be Ravina. Get himself a little bit of a heal. Looney Tune not looking at that health anymore. Siphon coming down. Does land a fear onto Ravina. That fear does not break to the Siphon. Needs to kill that Siphon SAP in order to try to deny the damage for that thing. But it looks like Lunitude is going to go, and it's going to... It's just still can't climb out of that opener. Ravina hasn't even hit him with the Vendetta. That's going to be dispersed, and a Vampiric Embrace out of Looney. Probably should have went for... Oh, now he's going to go for Azeroth Beam. Getting interrupted on that is going to be able to get himself Void Eruption rolling here to get into Void form. Doesn't have any defenses except for Greater Fate. If he can Greater Fate, a kitten shot out of Ravina... On follow up some back-to-back CC, maybe he could do it. Get a shot coming down while he's floating. I don't think he has a snowball's chance, and even without using a Vendetta, nothing a Shadow Priest can do. You gotta be careful with the CC he uses a Shadow. Extremely careful. And Nolan is up next, trying to see if he can catch up to the Rogue as a red Paladin, but the Wheelchair Paladin just cannot do it, man. He just can't do it. You can't catch up to a Rogue. And when he's just going to sprint away from me. He wasn't even mounted. Garrod kitten shot coming on to Nolden. As Ravina's going to... Ooh! Nolden chooses to go with the Trinket as a Shield of Vengeance comes down. Gonna get a Hydra Ravina. Not popping wings. Just trying to see if he can get a little bit of damage outside of wings. That's gonna be wings right here. Is that full wings? That is full wings. Shield of Vengeance popping, but it's gonna be a Cloak of Shadows for Ravina, and it's gonna get himself a little bit of a heal. Actual shot him out Garrod onto Nolden just to refresh that dot a little bit into another kitten shot. Bubble out of Nolden. Ravina could go for advantage here if they wanted to. Try to see if they don't have to use it. Is gonna go for advantage at the end there. After using a Crucible Flame in order to get himself in. Another Garrote to stop a heal from Nolden. He's still holding on to wings. He still could make a play maybe. That's going to be minute-long wings coming out, but still lots of damage coming out of the Rogue onto the Paladin. He's just taking so much damage back-to-back. And as he gets a Hydra Ravina, they do trade and envenom. Poor Nolden. My man, you gave it your best shot. Alright, who's up next? Is it going to be Kidney? Rogue versus Rogue? Assass versus Assass? Ravina's going to be down in a couple of cooldowns, but they do have a blind, and they do have a trinket, so they might be able to make a play here. Congrats on already subs, same to you. Damn, appreciate it, my man. Hey, Rogue Solutions here. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, they're tough, dude. They're tough. It's all, for Shadow Priest in particular, Shadow Priest is not good at duels to begin with, right? Shadow Priest is not good in duels to begin with. So you have to be very careful with this CC. I would recommend opening up with a fear, so you can get a couple heals while the Rogue is walking away. Then you get a dots on him, and then maybe line up a pet into a stun and get some damage rolling. That's what I would recommend. I've seen Shadow Priest do that kind of a strat, and it's not a guarantee that it's going to get you the win. Jericho disc? No healers for these duels, man. Like a disc priest, you can just heal himself the whole time. That'd be too much. That's going to be a sap on Ravina. Kidney is going to be really careful. It looked like he was trying to line himself up an angle. Tried to go for a Garrot without breaking that sap for Ravina. Still didn't work. Ravina did go for Phantom Eyes in the opener anyway. Going to be a concoction burn for Ravina right now, but it's going to be hopefully wound poison running for Kidney so he can reduce the amount of healing the enemy takes. Ravina tried to get a kidney shot set up onto Kidney. That was a poison bomb proc, but it looks like Kidney is still ahead, although the health is starting to go down little by little. Gonna be popping off his work racial, and Ravina is gonna go for a double crucible, it looked like, in order to maintain the heal. I don't think those crucible stacks. Gonna be a kidney shot and a vendetta coming out on a Kidney. Ravina is going to pop an evasion, try to see to deal with the Rogue Phantomizer coming out back-to-back. Does land a Shadow Step Kidney shot in order to get some damage going. No chicken coming out for Kidney, though. He's going to burn a heal of his own, but Ravina got an Envenom rolling. Blind coming out on the Kidney. Couldn't trinket it. He could. Does he have a trick inside of it? And actually, Ravina's going to go for a Vanish. Could land a Sap on a Kidney. Unless they have dots rolling on them. Sap comes in. He actually gets that opener. And is going to go for a Crucible just to maintain their health. Needs to land those Kidney shots. Needs to make sure he's landing those full openers. Garrot coming out into a full Kidney with a Vendetta. He actually has himself a limited time. Could go maybe for a shot and melt cheap shot. Oh, big damage coming out onto Kidney as evasion comes in. And he does take down that Rogue. Oh my god, and Amy is up next with a Stormbolt onto Ravina. Trying to get us low. Gonna be going for that recklessness. Could be a shadow step maybe. Ravina going for that shadow melt cheap shot. Gonna be a trick out of Amy with another cheap shot. Could go for a shadow step here. That's gonna be a 100% shadow step. 100%. Nope. Did not make it happen. Gonna be a charge out of Amy with a Blade Storm. But Ravina just gonna try to run. No slows on the Rogue. You gotta slow the Rogue every single time you do anything. That's gonna be a clean race to that for the Rogue. And Amy is gonna be down on a couple of offensive cooldowns and a trinket. But still not completely out of the fight. Go Rogue, kidney shot for Ravina. Did I have a Vendetta for about a minute? Honestly, she's been running Vision Perfection in order to get more Vendettas. That actually might be the way to go. Blind, it's gonna be disarming Ravina. And it's going to be a Enrage Regeneration for Amy. Does run the Stormbolt, so might be able to stun lock the Ravina. Is going to go for a little bit of slow just to maintain the output pressure. Try to get those rampages back in over and over and over. Doesn't have that double charge, however. That's going to be a full kidney shot for Ravina. It's going to be able to run and kite and dot up and land kidneys onto Amy the whole game now. Every 30 seconds, as long as they don't get Stormbolt, they can land a full setup and they can just run away, let the dots do the work, let the slows put them away. Is going to catch resets back to back. I don't even know. Amy, you got to have a fight right now. I actually don't know if you could beat the Assassination Rogue at all. Go road into a kidney shot. Trying to see if you can make a play here. Mark for Death in Venom. Stormbolt. Ravina got a Vendetta coming up very, very soon though, so that should be pretty good for a bit. Disarm. Ravina's just gonna go for a bit of an evasion, trying to deal with it. Blazer coming out for Amy. It's like Amy's just trying to see if they can fight to the end. Can they come back at all? There's actually nothing they can do. Vendetta almost available for Ravina, but Amy is basically dead. Another kidney shot is probably gonna secure that kill. Gonna be a full kidney shot. Ravina just trying to build up for a full Envenom, and down they go. And that's going to be Limp and Liam getting that conflagrate from a distance just to get a root and checking out a free Casbolt at Ravina. But that's about all they got in the open. Ravina's still looking like they're going to be able to catch a reset. So far, these guys just got to let the Rogue catch a bunch of resets here and there. Very unlucky, man. Very, very unlucky. I'm actually surprised because Ravina had such an interesting run last game. Actually, who did Ravina have to go up against? They had to go up against Death Knight and ATS as a Fire Mage. I guess it was a little bit rougher there. Compared to the team of Warriors and the Shadow Priest, I mean, that's not nearly as bad. Dropping out big damage to Ravina. Limp and Liam popping out the Guardian of Azeroth to get him double that elemental. Gonna be no actual Cloak of Shadows is coming out for Ravina, but it's gonna be a port away by Limp and Liam. What's up, Dana? Can you do a few hormones? Of course, man. What's up, Dyna? How you doing, man? Can we get a hashtag Dynaman in chat? Showing appreciation for the month finish. Thank you so much, my guy. Limp and Liam dropping down super low. Welcome it out to see if anything to follow here. That Guardian of Azeroth still was slapping damage to Ravina. That Infernal just dissipated, dropping down the Rain of Fire, and I think it's going to be it. And Ravina just dispatched the whole team. Well, they played really well. That's quite a lot of healing. But that's all resets, man. That's all resets. Yo, Zooey, get some people that haven't played in your team. rotate some people that already played, man. How does that sound? I think you might just have to do that, man. Unlucky, man. If you guys want to make your own groups, you're more than welcome to, by the way. We are on EU today. We are on EU. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. About to break that 100 on EU with all the duels. Holy shit, boys. Holy shit. Congrats, man. Thanks. Ah. Yeah, that team sucks. Man, that's unlucky, dude. That's unlucky. They got like not the best setup of versus against a rogue. It's just like the order that went in. Like if a Destro Warlock went first, I feel like that rogue would have felt the heat a little bit earlier. But like going up against an Arms Warrior and a Shadow Priest, you can just dispatch him without losing any cooldowns. So he was able to, like if you went against Destro Warlock into Red Paladin, that's like two classes you need cooldowns for. But he got like a easier matchup, harder matchup where you can commit cooldowns. Then easier matchup, then harder matchup. You know what I mean? So it's just like a flip-flop. That's an artist that could have Atha in the end. Maybe could also have dual Atha. You're more than welcome. To my defense, the rogue countered me hard as fuck. Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, he did. As a Destro, I feel like it would have an easier time with the rogue. Just Casbolt him and Fear. Just based on Alliance 5 what you do is perfect, boys. First time down. What's up, Joey? How you doing, my man? Easier class, Rogue or Monk for PvP and PvE. Easier. I won't say Rogue is an easy class, but I won't say Monk is an easy class either. Both of them have a skill cap. I don't know. I never played a Monk. I know that Assassination Rogue is pretty... It's doable. Like, you could learn how to play Assassin, and it's not the most complicated thing in the world. Like, it's not easy, but it's straightforward is the best way to describe it. I don't know about Monk, though. Yes, when last time was close, the duel were really nice. If Arthur agrees, I would like to try. Yeah, I'm more than welcome to, man, if he's on here. We have people who change in class. Sounds good, man. Just give a second. Perfect. Perfect. Monk, Paladin, Mage, and maybe a Feral's kind of rogue when you want to play decently. I feel like a good Desert Warlock can do it well. Got my group. Alright, Nolden got a group. Catchican, how you doing, man? How you doing on your side? Hey, Dalaran, can you only want as arms last week? I've been over 3 weeks. Yeah, we only get someone who wants to go on, boys. Remember, you're more than welcome to, dude. Hopefully you got some healer triggers to make 1v1s happen, though. Trying to make a horror group. My name is Bentora. Yo, you guys, if you want to join or find a group or make one yourself, this is how you do it. Go to player versus player, premier group, custom PvP, find a group, type 5 in the search search bar and hit enter, and you'll find a group that is up and running. I'm not leader. Okay, I'll put you down here. Nolden is good. I actually replaced one warrior for retreat. Okay, let's start ready here. Okay, cool. We got Nolden and we got Catchican. Catchican, Nolden, 5. Let me do this real quick. In the special 400k soon, I'll talk about it in a second. Let me go blow out my nose, dude. Let me go blow out my nose. I feel like I'm a little stuffy in my nose. I don't want to be coughing all day, so let me go blow my nose real quick. I'll literally be right back, okay? Literally be right back. I'll copy that. Okay. You animals. Here you go, you animals. Enjoy this while I'm literally right back. Oh, that feels a little better. I can breathe out of my nose, dude. You ever just get like one nostril that just clogged up and the other one breathes just fine and the other's just like blocked? There's like fucking traffic in there, dude. Literally traffic. Now my head hurts because I blew my nose super fucking hard, but that'll go away. At least I can breathe. Hopefully I don't got no boogers on my mustache or none of that. Hopefully we're clean. You guys will let me know, right? You guys wouldn't just like, shh, don't tell him, just fucking make fun of him. Ha! Alright. We got ourselves Nolden and Catchican already ready. Yeah, I got you, boys. I got you, boys. I just had to blow my nose. Alrighty, boys. Let's go. Let me get a soda cracked up. Seen the leaks for Shadowlands? Starting to look slightly more legit. I've seen the leaks and I covered them. Baron, you haven't watched the videos on the channel, have you? I covered every single one of those leaks. I do think a lot of them are fake, though. I won't tell you which ones are. I'm just telling you, be skeptic. Be very skeptic about everything you see online. There's a good chance it's not real. I think Fury does the least benefits from pillar fights. Probably. Yeah, they probably like to hit things kind of like a demon. Well, yeah, that's true actually. Least benefits from pillar. I mean, sometimes unless you were going against a hunter, maybe. Alrighty, boys. So Twitch, what do we got today? We got ourselves Team ATS. We already had HS. Is this for fire? Oh yeah, 100% fire. Look at that weapon. We got Catchican in the back. We got Lucy. We got ourselves. I keep calling you Lucy, but it's Lucifer. And you treat that man with respect. Gonna be unholy death knight for Nyx. Or to get in a chain of ice on to live life. You got so much more to live for, man. You don't have to lose this duel right here. I'll live my life. I could die today. Oh god, that went south real quick. Gonna be waste coming out for live life. Doesn't want to get in the fight of this death knight. Is it running himself? That lucid dream. What does it do for him? Oh my god, Bubba coming out of live life already. This man's live life. He's about his. This is about it. He's like, all right, I'm gonna just pop everything against the death knight. Maybe his name actually might be perfect here. Holy crap. Trying to see if he can get himself an execution. Instead is rolling onto Nyx is going for a chance fusion play. Hodge coming down to see if a middle long week's going to be actually a Lichborn out of Nyx. Does get an interrupt onto Live Life, dropping down the full army. That A-bomb is getting so much value damage. Trying to get out of Cyclotronic. Actually interrupted it. Did interrupt the castle, the channel, because he still could go for another Cyclotronic as the Necrotics is stacking up on Live Life. That's going to be a bomb, but can stop the Cyclotronic through the bomb, and down he goes. He lived his life. It was a good life. Now he is out. Zipex onto blue is going to be up next, landing the thorns. Double stun onto Nyx. Even got a mallet, or whatever that was. Yeah, literally got a mallet, little mallet rolling. Going to be AMS for Nyx, however. Trying to see if he can just live through those thorns. Zipex is going to rotate one stun into Nyx. Trying to see if he can just continue pumping damage. Honestly, I should put some bleeds on the pet too, because if that pet dies, Nyx has to resummon him. I don't know if that feels it's like a cooldown or not, but might not be a bad idea if he has cooldowns, if he has common points for it. Gonna be a grip Pacific is trying to make his way out of here, dude. Gonna be able to use sprint just to see if he can maybe shake off the slows on himself for just a second. Just looking to catch himself a little bit of a reset here. Versus Nyx, trying to get that energy back, trying to get a couple of cooldowns. Nyx is gonna have a hard time chasing after a Feral this whole game. There's gonna be some cooldowns coming up for Zipex. Actually, full cooldowns, because Nyx have a I guess I want to say have an opener, but really what I meant to say is have a counter. Gonna be Thorns. Does he have AMS? He does not. Not for 6 seconds. Hopefully that Lichborn is enough over defense to keep him running. Is using all those runic power on death strikes back to back for any health that's lost into an AMS right now. Safety shit can't even proc, and however, transfusion coming out for Nyx as he gets an army of the dead rolling onto Zipex. Zipex actually dropping down super low. Grip coming out right before he can get himself behind that line of sight. Should be slows coming in on Zipex. Back to back. Should kite him all the way to the pets. That A-bomb does get away, and Zipex is losing any line of sight just to continue running, man. He's running like a madman around the corners here. What are those weapons, by the way? Wait, what are those? Are those? That has to be an intellect weapon, right? That can't be agility. Unless he has, like, what does he have? A main hand, off hand to be agility. Does he have wrong weapons? Stone coming out on Zipex into a grip. Zipex, I would check your weapons, my guy. I would definitely check your weapons here. And Zipex tried to, I don't even know what he was trying to do, dude. For Zipex. Next up is going to be Amy coming back in as a Fury Warrior on Team Blue. And Axis is going to go Chain of Ice spamming. He's going to beef up the pet. The pet is... Okay, now the pet is doing stuff. It looked like it was kind of standing still for a second. Maybe he resummoned a new one and beefed it up immediately. Gonna be Necrotic stacking up on the Amy back to back to back. Does use Enrage Regen to get a heal rolling here, however. That's going to be a Cyclotronic onto Amy. Doesn't have a reflect or nothing. But that Enrage Regen did allow him that defensive to reduce the amount of damage Cyclotronic dealt, but also the healing that Cyclotronic allowed. Gonna be AMS for Nyx. I guess he's just popping in case Amy has any magical damage coming out. Maybe they do. Maybe they can trigger it too. More necrotics is stacked up on Amy. Nyx needs to get a lot of necrotics if he wants to deal with Amy's self-healing. But that's going to be Abomination that Amy is trying to kite. That's going to be a grip on top of that A-bomb with an army to follow. The Chain of Ice is going to slow him down considerably. Does get to take away the Chain of Ice. Every time the blood, but super low in health is going to get a reflect rolling. Reflect a couple spells from the Mages of the Dead, but still super low in health. Could be a lot more necrotics. And Nyx taking out yet another one of these guys. M as the first set, kite the second. For Thorns, I guess you can do that too. Either it works, you just won't have the cooldowns for it. And Kidney is going to be up next. As an assassination, I feel like Assass, I guess Unholy Death Knight should have a pretty easy time. At least Ravina did. Raviana? I don't even remember anymore. No, my man, how you doing, my dude? So that wasn't meant to be right weapons. Oh my god. Nolden, my man. Can we get a hashtag Nolden, my guy? Showed appreciation for the well done, my man. I just want to let you know that something's wrong with your weapons. I'm glad that somebody pointed it out. Imagine if no one pointed it out, man. I feel like you would have had it against him. It's Rivina. Oh, my bad. I keep messing it up. It's not like I do it on purpose. Just I'm really bad at names, dude. I'm bad with names. Gonna be nice. Gonna hit with a kidney shot right now. Lots of damage coming down for kidney. But kidney necrotics stacking up back-to-back. Did get himself a little bit of concoction, but didn't heal up on health. Just simply preventing that necrotic stun coming down as the A-bomb is wailing on him. And down he go. Nix actually taking out 4 people. Back-to-back. Limp and Liam is up next. That's gonna be a Infernal dropping down on Nix as a Casbolt trying to come on. Nix, does he have an answer for it? Somehow just survived through a Casbolt. Did he just death strike as soon as that thing happened? It looked like he still didn't go anywhere. Fear coming out. Is going to be able to run away. Actually, Limp and Liam is nowhere close to getting a full Casbolt anymore. And also Limp. Oh my god, what is your pet doing? Your pet is attacking the wrong guy. It's attacking the undead army. Look at him. He's slapping around those pets. He's not even looking at the Death Knight. What is this pet doing? Oh, maybe not. Now he's slapping him. Dude, that pet. That's another pet that's just the worst. Fear onto Nix. He does pre-AMS as well as Cyclotronic. Limp and Liam doesn't have a lot of health to work with here. That's going to be a wall right now. Does he have a Warlock Hellstone? I think he's down for the count and just literally sat down. He's literally done, man. He's done. Poor boy. Poor boy. That's a big old 1v5 for our boy Nix. Very well played, my man. Very well played. Dude, I'm getting so many messages of you guys with the congrats on 100k subs, man. Thank you, boys. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you, boys. That is super cool, man. Thank you, guys. Couldn't do it without you, man. Best fucking community around on here, man. DK1v5 Pog. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going. Another duel for today. 96, 97, 98, 97. Here we go. Zakati got a group 5 out of 5. Zakati is ready. Who else we got here, boys? Haven't seen Zakati in ages, dude. He's trying to play that sub rock. I want to see him play that sub. What is Dalaran's name in the game to message him? On live on US servers, it is Dalaran XP on Illidan. For my mage, however, it is Bredomancer. Bredomancer. CER. On Argent Dawn, I think. Congratulations, homie. You deserve it, bro. Thank you, Buckley. We appreciate you, my man. Thank you, boys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, boys. Go for the arms time. Yo, Praz, if you want to join us, arms, I'm more than welcome to, dude. More than welcome to. Hopefully you got a healing trinket or two, or a tank trinket or two. Gotta need it, man, honestly. Alright, Zakat is ready. Who else is ready, boys? Is Scanning ready? Is Cat ready? I think Cat Team just got to play with Nix. When we see some juicy DK play against Zakati. Oh yeah, are you gonna play a deck in here? I know you're in sub rogue right now. Can someone make a horde group? Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to. If you guys are trying to figure out how to make a group or how to join, when you go to player vs player, premier group, custom PvP, find a group type 5, enter in the search for custom. And if there is not a group, you go to start a group and call it something like 5V5 1v1 Duels with the details. Just put whatever. And then you just list a group and have people join, add 4 people to your group to make a 5. Let me know in chat or add me on Reality, and I'll queue you guys against one another, but I'm gonna cancel it here. Noldan is here. We could get Noldan. Do you change your team any? Guys, try to get some variety in the teams. Try to just change like 1 or 2 people, man. Most of the people that already played or something. I think I'm pretty bored of a Death Knight at the moment. Hey, no biggie, dude. No biggie. Sometimes you just need a change in your classes from time to time, honestly. Alright, we're gonna put Canny over here. I'm changing 1 or 2. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. For my groups outside of Orgrimmar. Adjust for my groups outside of Orgrimmar. Yeah, you can do 1 or 2. Added a warrior. Alright, man. Let me know when you're good. Still ready? I'm ready. Okay, we're gonna get them going. I don't know if Kachikan, you gotta retype me if you're ready, man. I don't know if you did or didn't. Ready? Gonna get some group. Change the rotation. Ready here, same group, gonna change rotation. Okay, let's get Kachikan and Zakati again. Let's get those 2 guys going again. Wait, wrong one. Oh, fuck. No. Hit no. If you hear me, decline. I was meant to do Kachikan versus Zakati. I think I got Cat versus Noldan again. Hit no. Kachikan, let me know when you're ready. Wait until your whole team is out, and then let me know when you're ready. I guess I should type him up, huh? Sorry. Wrong queue. Please have everyone leave and we will queue again. Let me know when. Here we go. My bad, dude. Because I typed in Kachika and Zakati and hit enter and said nothing. So then I went enter alt up, which normally will bring up exactly what it just typed, and sometimes it just doesn't save. Something about in the WoW chat feature, like sometimes you'll type in a command and it just doesn't save. It'll ignore it. Like, oh, never happened. Not in my mind. Nope. Bro, I don't care if I'm bad as fucking Destro or what it is. I'm gonna try Reflection. You're more like to try, man. You're more than welcome to try it. I do think you should swap out of the Rock Boy and maybe play what is good with Destro? I think Vision of Perfection is really good, and if you don't have Vision, maybe a Crucible so you can go for a self heal. I think that'll be a lot better. Few words beat Death Knights in a 1v1. Oh yeah. Normally, yeah. You gotta get charge heals off the pets. You gotta get charge heals off the pets, and you can't be playing Stormbolt against them. You have to go for double charge build. Please, I want to see a strong Disc Priest in duels. Well, healers are a little strong, man. Healers are too strong. They're kind of hard to balance, just like tanks. Because they can just stay and heal. We did have certain weird things like a Shockadin, like a Holy Pally that does damage only. Do duels once. But it's like you have to put rules and it's just too weird. Green screen is moving a little bit in the right now. Yeah, it always does because I have a... Let's see if I can move it over a little because I have a fan way over there. So it like claps around like a goddamn flag from time to time, man. Not a lot I can really do about it. I do want to find a way to like straighten it, just like someone to tug on it to hold it in place. I don't know though. I mean, sometimes I just need to move it over to the right a bit, and it just usually is fine. I don't think from the beginning I was ever giving you guys an illusion that, oh, I'm in the game. You know what I mean? Alrighty. We're gonna go save that, I hope. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Switch. Who do we got this time? We got ourselves Team Baloo. We got ourselves Adrian playing the Monkus. We got AL with on Destro. Athaman going back as a Red Pal. Oh my god, my favorite mug. We got ourselves removing the back and Zooey versus Team Kachika with ATH. We got Kachika going up first. Already established and it's strong right now. This team actually has still Lucifer. We got ourselves Nice and we got ourselves Silent Storm. It's going to be a disarmer to Kachika as Adrian trying to go for some damage with the images. Is going to land a slow root with the Fist of Fury onto Kachika. He's going to go for Stormbolt here. Playing the Stormbolt and Adaptation versus this team. So Athaman and the other team, and he was like, you know what? I have to play this build. I have to go with a stun. I have to go with Adaptation in particular. And that's going to be a full touch of death to Kachika, but he looks like he was able to recover. Adolin is the one who's looking actually kind of a little bit in shambles. Going to be a huge heal for Kachika. No! Enraged Regen has to go off of the images. You have to heal off of the images. He is going to go for healing off of those images, but that's a massive cooldown down for Kachika. Don't know if that was maybe a fat finger cooldown or not, but Adrian is going to go for Vivifies back behind the pillar. Stormbolt onto Adrian every time for that Fist of Fury. Going to be able to stop that Fist of Fury every time between the fears, between War Stomp and between the Stormbolt. One charge for Kachika already got used, and that's going to be a disarm immediately. Adrian trying to go for a Whirling Dragon Punch. I think missing majority of it from Cat, and Cat is just going to punch at Adrian, punch him in his face every time. As soon as he got some weapons in there, he's just going to jackhammer Adrian over the head. Going to be another Fist of Fury with a fear to stop it. That's going to be a cannon. Fire when ready. Adrian's just trying to put Kachika in front of a fire squad. Oh, the Hexagon range is so close. It's going to be Karma. Kachika is going to go from behind the pillar. Just kind of AFK behind there. Just dancing back and forth. Trying to see if he can survive. That's going to be a Fist of Fury that he's going to stop next. Going to be a disarm. No Fist of Fury available for Adrian. Is going to get himself a real fight. As long as Kachika has to stop for the next Fist of Fury, he honestly might have it here. Charge and a heal off of Adrian. Fist of Fury coming down. There's going to be a War Storm here just to stop it for a second with a slow on Adrian. That is going to be a disarm, however. Lands another slow on Adrian. No double charge is going to make this harder. No Zerka's Rage out of Kachika out of that in-cap either. But that's going to be a leave. Again, just try to deny heals for Adrian as best possible. No double charge makes him so less mobile. So much less mobile. But he still has better utility to deal with Adrian. He has an answer to that Fist of Fury every time. And that's actually could be an execute Ranger deal. Blazestorm coming down for Kachika. Adrian going to go for a little bit of port. Trying to get this Vivifies back to back. Only one Vivify was available. Going to be a charge. Son onto Kachika. Has an execute range ready. Trying to land the slam execute. Going to be ring in peace for a second. Trying to use the weapon. Vivifies are coming out back to back. Adrian looks like he's going to be recovered by a little. Another defensive getting applied. Touching death onto Kachika, and Kachika sniping out that execute onto Adrian, even with touch of death. Oh my god. And Zooey is up next. Shadow Blade's coming out of the sub rogue. Cheap shot on Chikachika. Mark for death and Eviscerates. Getting those Eviscerates back to back. So many stuns over and over. Gonna be a disarm on Zooey. As he's gonna go for double oh my god, double concentrated flame. Look at the damage in Chikachika in the opener. Evasion available for Zooey a little bit early. Kachika does steal 1 health without breaking the fear. Surgically steals a health. He just stole a health from Zooey. He feared him. Steal. Didn't break the fear. Charge heal. Double heal. Full health. Denied that. That was an insane opener by Zooey, but I was even a more insane recovery by Kachikan. Oh my goodness. Sun coming down. Kachikan is going to go for Rampage here. No evasion available for Zooey. Trying to go counter-offensive here with cheap shots. Mark Breath Eviscerate here onto Kachikan. Double stun. And it's going to go for that concentrated flame to follow, but Kachikan already got that healing rolling. Looks like Zooey had set up for himself the best concentrated flames for back-to-back bursts in Kachikan. If he can wait out for 2 charges as a stack 2 and a stack 3, he actually still might have the best damage here. Is he playing that healer build while in the stealth? Oh my god, he's playing a long game here, dude. Look at that. Vanish out of the heal build while in stealth, it looks like. And Kachikan is forced to pick up the eyes. Where's Zooey hanging out? He's not too far off. He's going to be able to get a Shadow Strike in, but it's going to be stunned by Kachikan to stop the burst for Zooey before he can get a setup. We're going to be a Blade Storm off that cheap shot. Won't be able to get the stuns back to back consistently into a disarm. He's just trying to go for a cheap shot, I'm sure. It's going to be a heal for Zooey. Shadow Step in and a... Oh! That is going to be a shadowy duel as he's trying to get on Lucifer to bail out of there. Almost like a second vanish. That is incredible play. I will allow it. We had that allowed before because sub-rogues generally are not that good for duels. And unless I see sub-rogues obliterating people, we'll keep that rule going. Sage could get him burned for Zooey for now. Trying to land up another cheap shot. Kachikan's actually quite low. Does he have the double concentrated flame here? If he does, he actually could do a lot of damage into Kachikan. Oh, it's going to be a Stormbolt and an execute for Kat. Zooey just was out of cooldowns only a few mere seconds before that evasion was back up and running. And next up is going to be our boy Athema. Dude, I love that mug. Look at that mount. I love that mug. What kind of a build is Kachikan going to play? I'm actually going to see a big judgment build. Actually, no. Normally we could see exactly what kind of cooldowns Kachikan. Athema told me how we can tell what kind of build it is. But because his cooldowns are covered behind Rimuru, I cannot tell. Where Rimuru's Hellbar is, there's also Athema's cooldowns. So I can't tell. So it's a surprise for all of us. Could be rolling the normal build. Could be playing his healer build. Could be going for the big judgment build. Wings coming out for Athema. As he gets hit with a Stormbolt, Trey gets out of it. Adaptation somehow gets him out of that Stormbolt. I don't even know how that shouldn't happen. Blood of the enemy coming out for Athema. It's going to be a big leap for Kachikan. Athema is going to try to see if he can catch up. Try to get the Shepherd's cast in. Going to be Fear of Athema. Is that going to be a bubble out of him? A bop maybe? Neither came for Athema. As he's going to get more judgments into Kachikan. Going to be reflect for Kat in case there's a Hodge out of Athema. Kachikan, oh, look at that healthy. He's going to go for an Enrage Rejump. Bubble coming out for Athema. Trying to deny Kachikan any kind of heals. And actually going to go for self-heal as well. Blazer coming out for Kat in case there was going to be a Hodge out of Athema. And a charge around the corner. Stormbolt onto Athema. Kachikan is going to be able to snag himself a couple of those Bloodthirsts for free. And is going to be able to get Athema's health low to get more of those Bloodthirsts back in. More Rampage is going to be a Reflect. Execute Set still went through, but no Hodge. Going to be a disarm onto Athema as he does have Shield of Vengeance ready to pop. And Kachikan just doesn't want to stack up that Shield of Vengeance at all. Going to be 1 minute wings coming out for Athema. Kachikan taking quite a lot of damage here. Does he have any way out of it? Going to go for a big leap as the Shield of Vengeance explodes. And Kachikan was simply able to line the sight and range out the burst out of Athema. So he was able to stay away before those wings actually just fully completed. Before he got the full damage out of it. Let's try to go for a little bit of proof from ATS. Running at Athema with a Reflect. Hoping to snag himself a free Hammer of Justice. But it's going to be a blessing of protection out of Athema. And Kachikan is back on the defensive. How is he going to be able to deal with Athema? Trying to see if he can avoid him as best possible. Athema is actually moving to the other side of the pillar. Just to go to the tombstone. Just so he can have a little bit of range. Catching up his full health. Gonna be 20 seconds off wings, 20 seconds off of middle long wings. So Athema has a huge setup, but no more defensives at all here. So actually, as long as Kachikan doesn't make a misplay, adaptation coming out from that Hammer of Justice. So Kachikan doesn't have to worry about getting stunned. Gets a stun into Athema instead. His adaptation does not proc this time for some reason. I guess last time we did. That's gonna be Athema. Trying to see if he can survive through Kachikan's burst. Might have to pop wing save, might have to go offensive. Does he have Blood of the Enemy? Oh, it's gonna be disarming his wings. Blood of the Enemy does come out, but Athema's actually so behind and he gets executed. He just got executed on his full setup. Athema played it out. Kachikan played it out to the very end. man, just kited the guy, disarmed him, stun coming out, adaptation came in clutch. Oh my god. He had the build to counter everything a paladin did. And all he had to do is wait until Adrian, until Rizui. He got to wait through all of them before he can unleash the mod into Atha. And Rimura's up next as an arms warrior. I certainly hope Rimura has a lot of tank trinkets. For arms warrior, and this, me and Kat actually talked about this before the stream. Both me and Kat agree that Kat is the one who said this too. And I completely agree with him. So let's go and give that idea to Kat. Arms should be one of those classes in duels should always use tank trinkets. There's some busted tank trinkets that help you heal, and Arms has no survivability except for Rimura there. I guess he had an impending victory. No, that couldn't have been impending victory. But with Arms the way it is, you need some tank trinkets, because look at that. Popping defenses were ready, but Kachika's still miles ahead. Gonna get a short stun onto Rimura, has a parry up and running. Gonna be a disarm onto Rimura, has no way to deal with Kachika. Fear coming out, Zerka raging out of it, and Rassi got himself that sharp from Blaze. That was still it for Kachika. I mean, you just dispatch the guy so easily. Arms needs all the tank trinkets they can get. Even like an enchant, like a healing enchant on your weapon. I think Arms needs those. Every one of those things. And you need every one of those things. Honestly. Elwyn is going to be up next, playing that, not Destruction, but either Demonology. Kachika is already charging at him. Going to be a stun out of Elwyn in the opener, just so they can get a hand and go down up and running. Might want to go for a Horror Effect, which Kachika. Kachika could go for a bit of a Reflect. Fear trying to come out. Does he have Zerka? Cyclotron coming out. Doesn't have the full burst here. They're going to be a stun onto Elwyn. They're actually going to trick it a little bit late. Going to be a Horror Effect onto Cat. Another hand will go down, and that's going to be a fat Tyrant coming out. No Fear coming in before the Tyrant got out. It's going to wall and try to maybe get a Fear on Tyrant. No, going to be a Fear Reflect onto Elwyn. Just says, he doesn't even have any more amps. All his imps are gone. They're all dissipated. All their imps ran out. I mean, they got feared in all direction. But he's out of imps. Never completed a full Tyrant setup. Trying to go for back-to-back stuns with Kachika. Not looking like it's going to be the way to go. It's going to get hit and disarmed on the Tyrant. There's nothing Elwyn can do. I feel like in this situation, trying to land another Fear to Cat. Adaptation comes in clutch. He either has Zerka's rate adaptation. He has so many ways of dealing with the fear between Reflect and stuff. That's going to be an execute all the way with the Reflect available. Kachika just eviscerating the whole team, man. Absolutely eviscerating the whole team. Biggest threat to him was that Paladin, Athaman. And he just made swift work of the guy. Look at that healing. Crazy. Crazy. I don't think Athaman... Now the question is, what essence... Cat, what essence do you use? I don't think you use... I don't think you use anything crazy, do you? Only one the Destro versus Arms if you would have won a one later. Yeah, if you want an Earthly shit, we could get you dueling. Yeah, we can get you dueling. That was awesome, dude. That was a good duel. Holy shit. That was incredible. Alright, boys, let's get another one going. Let's get some fresh new bodies in here, boys. Get your friends in on these. Get your buds in on these, man. They heal more than the damage we did. What the fuck? Fury Warriors can heal a lot. But... you really gotta work for those heals. Oh, let's play bad 1800 rating for live. Yo, Joe, everybody can improve, man. Don't worry about it, my guy. You can always improve. Every duel that you lose is a duel where you can learn something from him. DC, my man, you're a generous motherfucker, dude. Yo, boys. Boys. So Seavar came in early in the chat. Seavar came in early in the chat, said, hey man, congrats on 100k subs. Won't be able to play tomorrow. DC in chat, hey, what's your server? I saw what you did, DC. I got a fucking PM. You generous motherfucker. God damn, boy. Seavar. Well, whether you still want to work on live work or not, check out Classic while you got it, man. Well, because last time you'll also be able to check out Classic for a little bit, play some retail. Come to Duels at least. God damn, my man, play a Warlock, dude. We need more Warlocks in here, dude. Coming back to be faded after a couple of months. What's a good class to get back? So that's good PvP viability. A good class in general, rogues, good in raids, dungeons, and PvP. Then we got. Wait, that's Kachikan? My boy. Easy. Yo, boys, if you want to see Kachikan do some crazy fucking plays, man. Crazy plays. And actually, let me show you what Kachikan did earlier today, dude. Let me just... because I clipped Kachikan. I clipped Cat. Can I see my clips? Where can I see your clips? Channel. What can I see my clips? Twitch clips. Hold on. Twitch clips. Because I clipped Kachkin earlier. Clip manager. Yeah. Look what Kachkin did earlier, dude. Look what I did. Dude, this was Kachkin doing some skirmishes earlier. It was a mage. It was a BM hunter that killed Lucifer. So Kachkin has to fight through both of these boys. No enraged regen anymore. He's out of defensive cooldowns. The last trinket just was used right down the stun. Pincer between a mage casting Greater Pyros and Cyberbeck, a hunter just trying to obliterate the guy. Pet stun. Not available right now. Kachka trying to see if he can get an execute off of the mage. Look at barely any health. Less than 1% of health. Gets a kill on the mage. Short heal from the pet. Trying to continue on to the hunter. Fear coming out. He's at barely 10%. Trying to pick up a little bit of healing here and there. Finally at least 10%. Finally at least at a comfortable level. 82k health for majority of that duel. And now he still has to kill a hunter, dude. I watched him earlier on stream and I had to fucking clip it, dude. Kachkin, boys, if you want to check him out, he's playing. If you guys want to see plays like that, look at that shit. Look at that shit. Ah, goddamn. Alrighty, let me post it. That's a clip that I made earlier. Oh, shit, dude. Check out Kachkin, boys. Check out Kachkin. If you want to see some hands-on, first-person Warrior God gameplay. Alright, Kachkin is ready. He's not good. You come see a message. Come on in one cat. You'll see a message still ready. Okay, it's Kachkin and Zakati already. Let me do a... Kachkin's team just got to play. But only Cat really got to play. I want to get Zakati. I want to let Zakati play Nolden. I think I want to do that. I think I want to let Zakati play Nolden real quick. Or should I let Cat? Cat's team did get to play. Let Cat play. Let Cat play. Because most of these guys didn't even get to play it there. Nolden 5, and then we'll get Zakati versus an Nolden or something like that. How amazing is that? I think again, yo, DC, my man, you're fucking beautiful, dude. Fucking generous, my man. Holy shit. Give me one of those groups. Survival Hunter, yo, Kill Switch, more life, more than welcome to my man. We always got groups. I'll let you guys know how to join these groups right after this arena. Right after this one. Kachkin after this one. Change up like get some new change up people that already got to play today. Change some people that already got to play. Let's do that just so we can get even more variety in here, man. More cycle through. More people cycling through, you know what I mean? Alrighty, boys. Switch. What do we got today? We got ourselves Team Cat. But you guys already seen them most. So then we see Silence, Storms in the back. How's it going to play? Nice got to play. Lucifer has got to play. AJ's got to play like once. But that's going to be Team Kachika versus Team Blue. Chaining up a few people. We got Kazak in here. Live Live. We got Shantis pinging out as a Fury Warrior. Amy is another Fury Warrior. And Limp and Liam. Good luck and have fun, boys. Good luck and have fun. Let Cat play. Oh my god, yeah. Cat, if y'all team want to get rolls going, you're more than welcome to. If y'all want to do clean rolls, whoever gets first or whoever gets last and whatnot, you guys are more than welcome to, I guess. If people in chat are expecting this. Popping back in. I think they're still trying to figure out who's going first, who's going last. It looks like it's going to be ATS versus Kazak. Trying to see if we can lure him out. Gonna be... Oh, no. Almost got a free poly. Almost got a free poly. He could have gotten the free poly, but you know what? He decided to be a super nice guy. He wants to go for the honor duel, man. He did a slash wave with the guy. Gonna be a nice little bow by Kazak. Gonna be a bow by ATS. He's like, you know what? I respect my opponent, man. I don't gotta BM him. I know this is gonna be a good fucking duel. Gonna be poured out of Kazak a little bit early. Hey, let's start up ahead of time with ATS. Gotta lure him in close. Gonna be a breath on the Kazak, and ATS I think is gonna double poly. In case Kazak was going to trinket it. I feel like I would have went for a Greater Pyro either way. Gonna be Ring of Frost out of that Greater Pyro. Oh, check it out, Kazak a little bit early with a disarm. Disarm the mage! It disarmed the mage! This man watches pillow of 100%. ATS popping out that combustion right now. Trying to see if he can get away from Kazak before the karma goes off. Kazak is just going to line inside this as best as possible. V5s are coming out though. Body of the burn that karma a little bit early. But he still has the mobility compared to ATS. Compared to him, he's gonna go for a bit of a blink. Nope, didn't get that breath quite yet. Didn't quite get that dragon's breath, but close though. Still got that living bomb. I guess that's nice. ATH is gonna have to, oh, root onto Kazak. It's actually still gonna play super defensive still. Spamming those verifies. Come on, Kazak. Kazak just wants to wait until he got a sub here. But that's gonna be his trinket down for about a minute. That's gonna be a leg sweep down for about 40 minutes. Or 40 seconds. So he's actually going to be down on cooldowns for a bit. Going to be a polymer, full poly for ATH. That's just going to be able to just blast damage at Kazak. Actually hasn't popped combustion at all. That's going to be a Ring of Frost. Can't quite get out of it. Might just have to walk through it. He actually just rolled into it. Going to be a big damage coming out for ATH. I was looking to see if he got a combustion off. That's going to be a karma. He's going to try to see if he doesn't have to do anything for that karma. With Touch of Death as well. It's just going to take some damage, but that shield should hold up and absorb him most of it. Double shield coming out right here. That's Kazak is trying to get some damage going. ATH popping out a temporal and is trying to go for some damage himself. Fireball, Scorch coming out. Does he have anyone to finish it? Actually, Kazak was able to line him. No Power Blast coming out. Kazak barely has any health. Hovered and teetering on super low hold. Breath coming out for ATH. Doesn't quite get it. Misses him barely. It looks like Kazak is going to go for a bit of recovery. Interrupt comes in. Does ATH have enough damage? It's going to be a trinket for that incap. Kazak still landing those heals back to back. Move fight is still happening. And he doesn't really give him a lot of place to go. Root coming out on Kazak. He does have himself a Tiger's Loss. This man is just running. He's outrunning all of his problems. So sad. ATH, dude, he's been trying, man. ATH is just so excited to get the kills. He's missing these Dragon's Breath, though. That is the biggest thing. Every time he misses Dragon's Breath, he's missing a setup. He's missing a setup to at least stop Kazak in place and try to do damage. But might be actually out of line of sight. Maybe the Scorches will be enough. Does he have the mobility to catch up to line of sight every single time? Interrupt comes in. Double blink for ATH. Blinked a little bit too fast around. Actually threw himself off the platform here. Lifts himself completely out of mobility. He just gotta wait, man. He just gotta wait until a full breath. Does get a root into Kazak into an incap. He's just like, oh my god. Just land on Dragon's Breath, he'll be fine. Nope, instead he's gonna go for some damage himself. Actually scorches, just try to scorch through him. Kazak does pop a wall here. Breath comes in. Kazak, that's some cooldowns rolling. There's still gonna be scorches available for ATH. Karma coming out. He does ice block and immediately breaks out of it. Legs are coming in. And Kazak trying to go for some more damage onto ATH. Big Fist of Fury is actually dropping down closer to half-ish health. ATH getting rooted. That's going to be more Vivify. Kazak almost Vivify right in front of his face. Does land that interrupt with a living bomb at the end there. And that's going to be Limp and Liam already setting up a Chaosbolt. Doesn't waste any time. Trying to get a big old Chaosbolt up and running. Cataclysm around the corner. For ATH, this is going to be a little bit... No, actually, not going to be that tough. He actually got himself full invis. Unless Ring of Fire. You can put up a Rain of Fire. Doesn't have the soul shards for it. Doesn't have the soul shards. The HH made it out of there pretty easily. That's why you have Scorch. Yeah. That is true. Tell me the name of the game. I want to download it. Wait, can you tell me the name of that game? World of Warcraft? Hello? Hello? It's going to be a Polymorph onto Limp and Liam. Trying to see if he can land a Greater Pyroblast. That pet is over there is going to land that interrupt. I think ATH should probably been expecting maybe try to juke him out. I don't know what... Greater Pyroblast is just a hard spell to get a juke from. I feel like it's so much easier with a fast casting spell. Like a heal or something. But a Greater Pyro, you see it from a mile away. There's going to be an Infernal coming down as Liam. It's going to go for that Crucible. It's popping cooldowns here. It's going to get a Horror Effect into a Fear onto ATH. Getting landed Chaosbolt. Doesn't have the line of sight, however. That angle is just the worst for him. Might be able to maybe get a couple flag on the ATH, but he's just going to run. He's just going to outrun. This is the Muckshot. Going to be a board for Limp and Liam. He's just trying to get a Chaosbolt. Doesn't get one as it gets interrupted. And ATH is going to get himself a couple of those Pyroblast and Fire Blast in there. And it's going to get a root onto that Infernal Breath as Liam was coming around the corner. Didn't quite land it. Chaosbolt trying to come out. Blinks around it. And where's Liam's pet? Yeah, it's his pet. So he might be able to get a couple of interrupts onto ATH. Might be able to eat that temporal buff. Try not to do damage into that temporal. Gonna be some scorches back to back for ATH. He's just trying to get whatever damage he can into Limp and Liam and steal every one of his buffs. That was just such an unfortunate setup for Lim. Very, very unfortunate. That's gonna be Cataclysm around the corner. Does he land it? I think he did. No, maybe he just keeps canceling it, it looks like. But Limp and himself is not looking that good, man. He needs to get those horror effects onto ATH and start using that Warlock House on ASAP. Just trying to see if he can light inside him. Why does it look so funny when two undeads are chasing after each other? There's like bony boys shambling around. Gonna be, oh, interrupt, maybe, nope, not interrupt. Gonna be tricking out of Limp and Liam with a horror into a fear onto ATH and a Chaosbolt. Almost got that Chaosbolt out, but that's gonna be ATH busting out of that with a Will of Forsaken. Has combustion ready, trying to get the Scorches. Does land a Scorch on Limp and Liam. Is gonna go for a self heal with a Crucible, but not enough there, man. Not enough output. Almost though. Live Life is up next with the polymorph to follow. Trying to go for a double poly in case the Trinket does trinket it. So ATS does expect for people to trinket next time he's trying to go for any kind of damage. He is expecting that, but that's going to be a trinket out of Live Life. That's huge. Hand of Freedom coming out, but he's going to be able to steal it. You should be running the Hand of Freedom that you can't steal, especially against a mage. He's just going to purge that thing. That's probably the best honor talent they could have added for a paladin. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually a really, really useful one. And it's like so good, it actually is kind of competitive. Or maybe might be the only decent one in that row. Out of like 2 maybe that are good. That's gonna be Live Life. Try to go for some damage himself. Wings, full wings are up and running with a Shield of Vengeance. AJ's just looking to maybe get some line of sight, maybe just kite. Temporal coming out is huge damage, loading up on him from Live Life. Does get rooted up for a second. No polymorph, however, is gonna trigger polymorph. Could maybe be a bubble out of Live Life. He's gonna go for Greater Pyro. ATH though is out of defense. No, missing that Ring of Frost. Live Life does have to go all the way around that thing. He's gonna get Middle Long Wings. ATH with a breath at the end. Doesn't have anything left. Does he get a shield? That's gonna be Cauterized Sprocket for him. Trying to go for instant cast as much as he can. Cannibalize it off of Lampalium as soon as he can. But that dot tick from Cauterized just not gonna help him at all. Trying to get some food. Not gonna be able to do anything. Couldn't even mount up or blink away or anything properly. I think he blinked up to the wall at one point there too. ATH is gonna have the hardest time getting out of this, dude. You're not gonna get any food. Not even a tick. Yep, mounting up. Has to. That's going to be a slow breath onto Live Life. Has to kite him around for a bit longer. He could bubble it. Wait, is ATH going to go for damage right now? He has Ice Block. He does have Ice Block. Is going to go for some damage here. Is going to try to see if he can kite Live Life a little bit. Scorches are coming out. Has him close to the execute range. That's going to be a bubble. Live Life is going to get a Hodge onto ATH. Is going to go for a little bit of an Ice Block himself. Could go for a Temporal. Not going to have a lot of health to really work with here. Breath onto Live Life with a Ring of Frost. He actually has nothing if he gets frozen. Oh my god. I think he actually got himself screwed there. Fireball for ATH with Combustion. Trying to get the big damage in. Get himself a shield. Live Life dropping down wings. ATH shaking out a Paladin there, man. Lived him long enough. Live Life should have never triggered anything. The next up is gonna be Shantis. Oh my god, dude. That's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. ATH hanging in by a hangnail, man. Hanging in by a hangnail. That is incredible. That cannibalized though. Dude, he went for as much went for as much health as he could. Too bad the Cauterized is actually damage over time. Like if it was maybe like it reduces your health without like it being a dot tick, then you could have maybe gotten a little bit of that healing. But he went for it, dude. He had to. I think he got maybe like 1 tick of it or 2. His health was way too low. I'm pretty sure he was still surviving like 10%, so maybe I'm wrong here. Chances, however, just cannot catch up to the guy. What kind of ability are on Chances? Say you double charge. That you gotta get a different mount where you can mount up next to a wall. For some reason that mount is too big and it dismounts you immediately. ATH though. I feel like the only way Shantis will be able to beat ATH. I don't even know if a Stormbolt build is better here. He doesn't have normal blink, he has a shimmer blink, so Stormbolt will lock him down. And you would be able to stop Greater Pyros from afar, but ATH will just blink further out. So you can get a full range, full like 40-yard distance. So maybe a double charge would actually be better here with Shantis. I think Shantis having a Reflect here would be the way to go. Like if he has Reflect, double charge for that self-heal. 10 minutes in actually, so we're at 31% dampening. He might have a chance here. We just don't know what build he's running. Breath coming out onto ATH as he's recovering on health little by little. He's been trying to make this game last as long as possible. And Shantis is going to eat one of the Greater Pyros. Probably going to be a Ring of Frost. No, getting a charge instantly as it was a Meteor for ATH. As he's going to swap. Double charge is available. Trying to get a heal. Cannot capture a heal with that charge. As so far, ATH has been able to blink out before a heal was able to be established. Shantis trying to go for some damage. Enraged Regen coming out. Going to get frozen on Enraged Regen with a Greater Pyro. He triggers that root and it's going to get a charge, heal, and an interrupt off of ATH. Ring of Frost coming down. Doesn't have a way to stop it. It's going to be a freebie Greater Pyro. Doesn't even have commanding shot anymore. Fireball, Combustion. Didn't even stand a chance. He didn't stand a chance, man. And AIM is going to be the last one left. Maybe the Stormbolt is going to be a better playstyle. Going to be instant trinket out of ATH though. Instant trinket out of AIM is just Blaze Stormer through the enemy team. It's like, I'm going to get some sort of damage out of this. Don't worry. Whoo, goddamn. I don't know if Amy, I believe in you. Amy from Zulu Head. I always thought Zulu Head was like Zulu space HEAD, like head. Like what's on my shoulders. You know. It doesn't. Mine doesn't work that well. Some people's heads work well. Mine doesn't. I can barely speak English. Go ahead. All right, Amy. I believe in you. I believe in the cleave, Amy. I feel like Amy should be down a trinket. It looks like something about UI doesn't show the trinket properly. But they shouldn't have a trinket for a bit. Strong bolt onto ATS. Are they going to go for big damage right now? Looks like they are going to be popping off that rampage, but that's going to be a polymer from afar. Double poly in case they trinket, but they shouldn't have a trinket to begin with. Going to be a great pyro for ATS with a fireball, meteor to follow. Huge combo to Amy. Does burn a rage reach him, but a little too early, maybe. Doesn't get a charge heal. No, doesn't even get a bloodthirst off of ATS during that enraged regen. Poor Amy. Temporal before ATS with that Dragon's Breath probably is going to give him enough distance just to get deal with Amy. Even that commanding shout is gone. Everything is gone. All they have is an interrupt, and I don't know how else you're going to do it. Strong bolt, and he's going to be able to get a charge short heal onto ATS, but he's just going to ice block and doesn't even give Amy an opportunity to grab a heal. He just BM'd him a little bit at this point. ATS, let him win. Let him win. He's struggling so much. Amy's struggling so much. Ring of Frost to follow. Is he going to get frozen? Did get that intro, but it still got frozen through it. That's such a cool model. That's such a cool animation. Meteor on top of him, and I think it even has to do. Oh, combustion right before that meteor landed. ATS with a big old 1v5. Barely surviving, but really good wins there. Really good kills in the end. Very well played. Very, very well played. I got a whole group, man. Pantoro. I don't know. Do I need to add you on Real ID, man? Let me know. If I need you to add your boys and your groups on Real ID, let me know and I'll add you guys right now, okay? 98, 99, that's a 99, man. Give me that 100. Give me the 100. Another 1v5, dude. So many of those so far. So many of those so far. How can you tell me how to play this? If you guys want to join these, we are doing these over on the EU right now. Player versus player, premier group, custom PvP, find a group, type 5, enter in the search. In order to see if any groups are up and running, you guys are more than welcome to join any of the groups. If you guys, however, don't see a group up and running on EU Alliance or EU Horde, you can always just join one, man. You can just join start group and type up a title for like 5V5 1v1 DUELS. Hit list group and enter. We'll be doing today over Friday on EU and then tomorrow on NA. Look at that, Dumpler's over to try to join it. That's what you guys gotta do. You invite 4 people to make a 5-man group. Add me on Real ID. I'll get you in. I gotta get a list. I got a list, but you're one of the guys that's starting to group up and running. What is your BTAG? BTAG 160404. Wait, what? That's just numbers? What is your actual BTAG? Like name and number. I need the name and number, my dude. Unless it's Pantoro 160404. Am I getting it right or am I getting it wrong? You guys can add me with Dalaran hashtag 1340 over on EU. Dalaran hashtag 1340. Let's see who hasn't been online in a while. I like to clear up my friends list from time to time. Darren Days. I don't know if Simon's coming back. Sorry, Simon. I don't know if you're coming back, my guy. A month ago, Myth. You haven't seen it in a while. Let me clear that. I like to clear it up so I can add new viewers, you know what I mean? Some people are playing a lot, some people are not playing as much. I like to rotate it and add viewers in, at least on the U side from time to time. I guess today would be a day. Figment 12 days? I don't know if he's coming back in 12 days. I would give him like an 11, 10 days. I give it like a 11 day. I give people like 11 days. If they haven't been on 11 days, I'll rotate them for another person. I'll probably end up adding them again at a later time or something. Yeah, and I can add you guys. Let me know who you are. Let me know who you are in real ID and I'll add you, okay? Patras, is that you? Pantora. It's Patras, but not Pantora. Yeah, great cast. Thank you, man. That's my name, BT16. Is it hashtag 16? I'll try. I don't think that's a cent. I don't know if that's I don't know if I'll get it. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I don't. Dude, are we just letting people in chat can 1v5 DPS and say live videos? Yo, awesome. Yo, what's up, man? Are we just letting people that can 1v5 in? Nah, everybody and anybody is welcome, man. Everybody and everybody is welcome. Ready for a new one? Gonna get a 1v5ers and get a new one first? Alright, man. We got Zikari and we got ourselves Katrikan. Here we go, boys. That was 2 again to join. What? Too quick? Too quick? BT 160404. We just type in BT without the hashtag. I don't know if that'll do it. Player not found. Okay, well I had a BT hashtag. So I sent it for somebody. Did it queue us up? We queued. Doesn't queue go again? Alright, let's do it again. Wow. What do you think of sub rogues in PvP and PvE? Sub rogues are just not that good for PvE. Like in dungeons and raids, like it's a flavor of choice. But they're not particularly good right now, which is kind of sad. I would want them to be good because they used to be really good until Blizzard nerfed them. How do I find real ID? How do you find real ID? Like the app? It should be in like, you hit O to open up real ID in game at least. Go to friends, unless you don't have the app downloaded. But then but you have to have the app. Wow, you have to have the, yeah. Just go hit O and you should see the friends list at the top left. Just scroll all the way up and it should be invites or requests. Where are the requests? Let me get a new one rolling here. Let's go. Switch. What do we got? We got ourselves. Hey, gotcha. You gotta change some people, man. You gotta change like all 4 people or something, man. We're seeing some same names over and over and over. I mean, I'm glad I'm seeing the boys in here back to back with those. But we got some brand new names in here, man. We got ourselves Kachikan, ATS, Limp and Liam. What? We got Lucifer. We got ourselves Limp and Liam, Silent Storm. Silent Storm hasn't even got to play. Let him go next or something. Versus Team Blue with Aelwyd. Athel, man, going up first. I am very shy, not looking shy at all. Swift. And we got us a Zooey Athaman versus Lucifer. Is he going to play the Judgment build this time? Is it going to be an execution sentence and everything onto Lucifer? Wings coming out. Blood of the enemy. Is he going to go for big templars? Does get a massive templars. Big damages back to back. It's going to be a blinder to Lucifer. Trick inside of it. Last Lucifer just got completely melted in a couple globals by Athel. And Athel still has wings, just start mounting up, just trying to catch up to Lucifer, trying to see if he can get a charge out of him, charge heal, trying to see if he can back away. You can actually kind of mess with the warrior's charges while he isn't Hand of Freedom, because they'll charge, but you don't get rooted, so you can like sidestep them. I think that's kind of cool actually, so you can like walk forward and then run back as soon as they go for a charge. By the time the charge ends, they're still behind you or still away from you. Shield of Vengeance coming in for Athaman. Hopefully Lucifer will have an answer here. Might be seeing a big defensive coming out of Lucifer pretty early on. That's going to be a huge pop out of Lucifer. Shield of Vengeance and everything popping. Oh my god. Poor boy. Poor boy, man. That is so unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate, man. Let's get another song going. I'm not a fan of that song, really. Then you're going to rotate that song out of the duel list. Going to be a Bob coming out for Atham, and Silent Storm still has a lot of holy damage going through. And it's actually just shredding through, trying to go for a bit of a blood elf. Couldn't quite reach the blood elf, but Atham still pounding him with holy damage. Just going through that blessing of protection, like Prune just goes through all people. And Silent Storm is a little bit silent in the situation. He has big wings, but not a lot of big damage yet. Oh, and now they're doing the ring around the rosy. Athaman, he just got that mobility, man. He's just cutting him around. Silent might just have to go for a slow here. But Athaman did change himself up to a different platform. Had a little bit of health regen here. It looks like he might be the one setting up a kill here onto Silent this time. Now able to set up a huge portion of damage. Blind coming out, just so he can get himself a little bit of setup. I kind of like this blind play. Just gives him a little bit more room to get a bit of a reset. Also could deal with classes in different ways. Like blinding a Fist of Fury on a monk and then saving the stun for later. That'd be pretty cool. Hydra to Athel. Might be seeing a defensive out of Athel. Maybe a bubble here does bubble as his health drops super low. That's going to be Silent Storm healing himself up as well. And Silent doesn't have a trigger, but they still have every defensive compared to Athel. I have to get a full set of wings. Hodge coming down. Blood of the enemy onto Silent. Is he going to be able to one-shot him here? Might be able to get the biggest hit here. Is he setting up for a huge one? It's going to be a Shield of Vengeance for Silent. Gets a slow into Athel. Hand of Freedom coming down. And Silent looking to maybe add him. Not going to be able to reach him. Both of the Paladins are going to have to go for emergency flash of lights, but Silent is still way ahead in this duel. Atheman has his, I won't say adaptation back up. He does have adaptation back up, but that's going to be Bubble and Bop available for Silent anytime he needs it. Also has a Crucible which he can go offensive or defensive, so he has a versatility for it. Bath is going to go for a minute long wings here. Try to get wings on wings right now. Wings on wings. Crime happening. But both of the palace. Shield Event is up. Silent Storm is going to go for the bubble so that Shield Event does not clap him out. After making his way out of that situation. Bubble is down for Silent. Could he re-engage with that Shield Event? So I think that's exactly what he's going to go for. Hopefully no Hodge. Silent Storm does get slapped. But that Shield Event is as they get hit with a Hodge. No way out of this one. And down they go. Silent drops super low in health. Oh my god. The drop super low there. But they did get himself a kill versus Atha, who is up next. It's going to be I Am Very Shy, a human monk. We haven't seen human monks in a while. Or human female monks, actually. It feels like in a while. Actually looks kind of cool. Actually looks kind of cool. I dig it. I think like I appreciate the human models, and even the vanilla models a little bit more ever since Classic. Is it just me? See, like what the models used to be, and then look at them, I'm like, huh, we've gone places. We've improved. I mean, they're great looking. Like, don't get me wrong. Both of them are great looking. But it's like, you do appreciate, like, huh, they're nice. You know what I mean? Huh, that's going to be a blessing of protection for Silent Storm. As this scene, every cooldown out of I Am Very Shy. That's going to be a ring of Boopity Bob, though. That's going to land that Hodge into I Am Very Shy with a Crucible. It was the weaker stack of Crucible, but still stacking up for a better one at a later time. Hopefully he has that rank 3 version so you can get double Crucible back to back with wings. Oh my god, it's going to be so much damage. It's not even funny. Very Shy is repositioning himself to the other side of the platform. Silent still uses that mobility just to stay away. I'm Very Shy could port any moment if they wanted to. It looks like Silent is just going to wait a out time just a little bit longer. He is down on Blessing of Protection and Bubble. So he's actually down on both of those cooldowns. He used Blessing of Protection a little bit earlier versus I Am Very Shy. There's a lot of defenses just he's gone on. I'm Very Shy having to reposition his port every single time he wants to catch up to Silent, but that mobility, that natural passive mobility for Paladins while mounted, is going to keep him ahead until he wants to engage, so he can choose when he wants to engage any of the fights. Not quite a rogue, but it's close enough. Leg sweep, trinkets out of it immediately. Hammer of Justice onto I'm Very Shy, who does get a Whirling Dragon Punch and images following Silent Storm. That's going to be Hand of Freedom to separate those two for just a moment. Going to be disarm onto Silent, try to get a heal or two. I'm Very Shy could get himself a Spear Hand Strike in order to interrupt him on that heal. And as soon as Shield of Vengeance comes up, I'm Very Shy is going to bail the hell out of it. Just going to live out to the name that he has. I'm Very Shy. Just going to get shy and hide away from Silent. We did pop a trinket. As why his character is all red. Red with anger. Red with the Corsair trinket. Beefing up his damage. Whether versatility or his stats like strength. But also Shield of Vengeance down, so he's kind of running on fumes here. In terms of defensive, he has offensive potential. I'm Very Shy does not have a trinket, so Silent Storm could, if they could, try to go for a big one-shot onto I'm Very Shy. That's probably the best chance they got. Is going to use that Crucible Flame a little bit early. Hodge onto I'm Very Shy. Do they go for wings? Execution does get himself a little bit more damage. No wings yet. That's going to be disarm out of I Am Very Shy. Maybe that's where Silent might want to just stay offensive. Try to see maybe they want to chase after I'm Very Shy, but the mobility of Dragon's Kick and a port is just going to get him such a much better position than need. About a minute left onto Silent Storm's Shield of Vengeance. About 45 seconds left on their trinket. I'm Very Shy has a trinket coming up very, very soon too. I feel like Silent Storm still has a better setup here if they go for full wing setup burst combo onto I'm Very Shy. So basically they got to build up the common points or build up the holy power, get an execution sentence rolling, and then pop wings while full of holy power, and then blast a bunch of damage with that Crucible together with Tempest Verts. That might be the only way to go here. Gonna be a Hodge coming up. Very defensive Hodge with a Hand of Freedom, but it's gonna be hit with a stun. No way out of this one. Actually might be going down to huge damage out of I'm Very Shy. Silent Storm gonna go for wings right here. No Hammer of Justice to follow up with it. Use that Hodge a little bit too defensively earlier. Waited out just for a little bit too long. Needs to get a heal or two. Flashlight's trying to come out. No interrupt available before I'm Very Shy. They just missed it. No, they didn't. Just got it, and down they go. They had to go a little bit early, man. You have to go early. That Pala was trying to stretch the games out for a little bit too long. D-Town, what's up, bro? What's up, Dan, dude? My man. We got 100K subscribers, if you haven't noticed. We're one of the big boys now. How you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Did you get Tasty in here? I haven't heard from Tasty in a while. I think he's playing Classic. Or maybe he's doing some real life stuff, man. It's fall, so everybody's going back to school or back to work. So we're not going to hear from a lot of people come Christmas time. And then spring is not that bad after people have exams, and then summer is like the prime time, dude. Gonna be a come flag a little bit early in time. I'm very shy. Eating a cannonball from afar, but he's gonna bail out immediately. Oh, we got the fell fissure. I wonder if that fell fissure is affecting him very shy. Maybe he's close enough to the thing. Is that fell fissure? I don't know if that's a good honor talent to run for duels. Fell fissure is good maybe in arenas, but like twos, but not huge. Not huge. Dude, I'm gonna pour out a shot of 12-year-old bourbon, and you're honest, so proud of me. Been there from 80 corners since day one. Yo, Dan, I appreciate it, my man. It's exciting, man. It's so fucking exciting. I didn't expect for it to happen today either. It's been so long. It feels like it's all been a dream. That's how long it's been. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate it for the support, dude. Oh shit, boys. Visivir coming down for him very shy. Just pile driving into Limp and Liam, but he's gonna drop down in front of his own Karma immediately. Trying to turn the damage on. Limp and Liam going offensive with that Crucible. Probably should have went for Self-Heal Fear onto I'm very shy, but that Infernal is gonna break it. Interrupt onto Limp and Liam, putting himself up in such a bad spot. I'm very shy getting lots of damage out of this. So it was CC coming out to Armor Show with a fear. TRing his fear super heavily. No more fear TRs anymore. Fist of Fury drain life is all he's got. And then very shy does end up taking him out. Very, very unlucky. What else we got? We got ATS. We got ATS. We got a Saskatchewan. Is anybody going to be able to beat I Am Shy? This man is not too shy. Come on. Is it always a U? No, Saturday is an A, boys. Friday is a U. Saturday is an A. Been like that every single day for how long have I been doing these duels? Months? A year? Something like that. Always Friday for the EU boys. Saturday for the NA, the Americas boys, and Canada. Can't forget about French Canada. Especially French Canada. I get into one of these? Yo, I'll show you in a bit, man. I'll show you in a bit. ATS though versus I'm very shy. Getting a roll and actually porting out as soon as he sees that Polymer coming out. Wants to reset himself. Incap coming in. This man is just all over the place. Touch of Death coming down a little bit early. With the images, Lexu coming in. It's going to be immediate ice block for ATS. Is that going to be the move? Is that the move? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Because I'm very shy got a lot of cooldown. This is a huge cooldown out of ATS. That is insanely big cooldown. And I'm very shy. Still has a trinket back up. He actually had to wait a little bit before the trinket was up. Has Karma now. So ATS is just in a worse position here. And with that port being up in 13 seconds, you'll always be able to juke away from ATS. It's just nutty. That's going to be a Dragon's Breath and a Polymorph. Is going to be a trinket immediately. Not letting ATS get a G-Pie, but it's still going to have to eat at least one. Unless he's going to Karma this one. Could go for Karma. Nope, going to go for a heal in cap to ATS. He's like, no! Look at his face. He's like, no! Don't do this to me. I'm very sure trying to see if he can unload big damage, but the images are stuck way in the back. Does get a... It looked like a defensive rolling sword. Trying to go for a heal, but it's going to get interrupted with a Dragon's Breath. That's going to be Ring of Frost. Karma is down. Actually, he's out of cooldown. Wait, is the end? Is that the end to the monk? He's trying to pop every defensive tail. Pyroblast is flying at his face from his side. He actually has no health. And that's going to be a Ring of Peace around the corner. ATS could go blink and interrupt him any moment. He's still super low. 11 minutes in. Dampening is super high. Does get rooted right after he uses mobility. He actually is out of options. He's actually done. That Greater Pyroblast is going to hit him in the face. He's trying to get a heal. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That's just such a good run to be ended by ATS. Oh, my goodness. That was insane. It's going to be Zooey landing that opener with a cheap shot onto ATS. Double cheap shot, triple cheap shot, getting this Eviscer. It's back to back. Hopefully has a Crucible or two to throw at ATS. That's going to be a Temple. Doesn't want to deal with it. Still got hit with a Dragon's Breath regardless. Polymorph around the corner. ATS is going to get that Pyro. Zooey could trinket it. He could cloak. It's going to be Meteor too. That's going to be lots of damage. Big damage into Zooey. That Meteor doing quite a number. And Zooey is already super low in health. Going to get himself a self-heal rolling with a root. Separate himself. Good smoke bomb this. That's going to be another piece of setup. Ring of Frost is going to hit him. Oh, Vanish. Shadow Strike just to get out of that super quick. Wanted to let that Ring of Frost cool down. Or Ring of Frost to go and cool down in the end. He wanted for it. It just tried to see if he can get a Fireball. Blind. Trinkets out of it. Almost said Temporal, but I wanted to say Power Blast. Oh, the Power Blast is actually burning into Zooey quite heavily. Quite a hefty burn. He's going to go for Crucible Flame Self-Heal. ATS, I don't know how you're going to be able to make it with this rogue. Ooh. Freeze coming out a little bit early with an Invis. Could maybe go for Eyes. Dude, he's just gonna send a cell. He's just gonna wake you out. Oh, he's gonna pick up the eyes before you do. Oh, Dragon's Breath actually landing the opener to Zui with a meteor to follow. Trying to get a fireball in, but that's gonna be cheap shot. Zui going for big damage. Is that gonna be enter ATS? Connor Rice coming out, trying to see if he can survive. Cloaker shot is for Zui. ATS needs to give himself some sort of a heal going ASAP or a shield. But he's not gonna have a trinket either. I think he's done scheme. Unless he gets a random freeze. I think he's done scheme. I don't know what else he could do. Try to go for some food. Maybe freeze. Aww. Would have been perfect if it froze right before the sap happened. Probably would have still got him in combat regardless. Freeze doesn't do damage, I don't think. It's gonna be a cheap shot unless Zui just does 0 damage here at all. Wait. Still landing that eviscerate. Sub rogues, even though they didn't do the biggest one shots, you know, 100 to 0 people. Not as often. They still do quite considerable damage. They still do have on-demand burst. It's not some crazy burst, but it's still on-demand damage. They could do it whenever they wanted to. God damn, boys. God damn. Congrats is 100k. EU55, yes it is, Backshot. How you doing, man? From what I learned watching your videos, I can only conclude one thing is ATS is a god of mages. You know what? He is. He is. We need Spart back in our lives, but until we get Spart, ATS is going to be in our hearts and souls. Gonna be a bit of a rematch for Zui and Kachikan. A much needed rematch. Bladestorm for Kachikan a little bit early. Zui holding on to his defenses. Gonna get himself a double heal with a concoction and a crucible. 14 minutes in, however, and we have 57% dampening, reducing any kind of healing these guys do. So healing for both of them is gonna be very, very small. Maybe we'll see an evasion out of Zui here as he's continuing to truck damage into Cat. No, we're gonna have him go for a bit of a hit and run playstyle. Get the opener, get a little bit of a cheap shot, a bit of an eviscerate, a little bit of Monica in his life. And then he's gonna go for a reset. Nope, has to come out of stealth. It's going to be Shadow Strike coming out in the opener. Going to be War Stun, back-to-back stuns on the Zui. Blinded the Cat. He's trick it out of it. Fear to follow. Does trick it out of it. Has evasion rolling. Actually, Kachikan has no way to deal with it. Zui can actually get some damage back to get a setup into Kachikan at least. Try to go for a self-heal. Cheap shot coming out. No way out of this. Kachikan still holding on to. He's in rage regeneration. Zui is simply out of cooldowns right now. Shadow stepping past Kachikan for just a second, but Kachikan's looking to maybe get a charge. Maybe to get a slow. It's going to be a Cloak of Shadows coming out for Zui. Doesn't have anything left at all. It looks like it's going to be an Execute already. Just didn't have the good setup against Cat. He just gotta have a lot more cooldowns in order to do it, man. And a lot more cooldowns, but he played it well, to as best as he potentially possibly could. Played it out super well. And Swift is up next. Are you Feral? Are you Boomkin? Oh, that's gonna be weird. A Balance Druid versus a Fury Warrior? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Even after Spart returns to it was a very strong mage, we'll still have a spot in our heart and our souls. Dude, so ATS is definitely carving that into... The ATS is definitely carving the spot in all our souls right now. He's gonna steal them, dude. He's gonna yoink our souls away. It's gonna be like one of those, like, family bonds where in the end, he takes his soul and trades it somewhere. Catch can pop and then a Reflect onto Swift. Already getting huge damage with those thorns with that Reflect. We're going for that Rampage with Reflect into Swift. Has to go for regrowth back-to-back Swift. Hasn't popped a defensive just yet. How only Thorns? Hasn't even popped an offensive either. Kachikan is simply blowing health. Trying to go for a bit of food from ATS. Actually, Swift should probably stop it ASAP. He's actually getting quite a lot of food. But he's actually going to go for a Viz. Nope, the paranoid got to him. He's like, nope, not going to eat. In case this guy comes out. Swift is just all the way on the other side, however. It looks like he's going to go for a bit of a self-heal as well. Kachikan is now safe to eat. Yeah, I feel like Kachikan is just going to give himself way too much healing. This Swift just keeps letting him. Gonna get your deal to add you. Yeah, man. Dalaran hashtag 1340, dude. Dalaran hashtag 1340. Feel free to add me. But Kachikan has full health. So I'm just dancing out in the middle. Dude, I cannot wait for the new Wargun models. Once we get those, dude, we're gonna see a lot more Warguns out in the game. I'll be pretty happy with that. Gonna be a Stormbolt on the Swift. Is gonna get a Barkskin rolling. Kachikan's Reflect is gonna be down, so he's not gonna hit into Thorns. Try to wait him out as best as possible. Now he should be able to go for big damage. Gonna go for that in rage regeneration early while dampening is at 47%. Trying to get his min-max in. He's healing as best as possible. Trying to score that Execute before Swift gets too much damage. Sako trying to come out, interrupting it. And Swift is gonna get a one final dot onto Kachikan. Aelwyd is gonna be the last one standing with Kachikan at barely any health. As a trinket. As a commanding shot. Is he gonna go for mage food? Is Aelwyd really gonna let him eat all mage food? I mean, if you wanna, it's up to you. If you wanna. Warlock and Mage in my opinion. Hey guys, which casters are good at 1v1? I say, yeah, Warlocks are really good, Mages are really good. I'd say that even Elemental Shamans are pretty good. But that's just me, man. That's just me. This is some of the better ones. Elevator already popping out the demonic tyrant in the open. Not going to be the tyrant that sacrifices imps. Oh wait, that was a random tyrant, so maybe the real tyrant is going to be able to sacrifice. Cyclotron blast getting reflected back to Elevator. However, needs to get a tyrant up and running. Are they even going to be able to do anything here? The storm coming out to Elevator. Try to see if... Oh, nope. Actually didn't stand a chance. Legitimately didn't stand a chance. That was a nice one, dude. There was a lot of back and forth in that game. A lot of back and forth. That monk, however, dude. That monk, however, is the way to go. Holy shit, dude. That is fucking top. Holy shit. Doo-doo-doo. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one go. Got my group ready? Alright, Nolden, sounds good, my man. That one's good. If you guys want to join any of the 5V5 1v1's group, that's how you do it. If you guys are looking to join 5V5 1v1's, that's how you do it. You go find a group, type 5, enter, join a group if you're looking for one over on the EU. You got to give you player versus player, premier group, custom, find a group, type number 5, enter to see if those one is up. If one is not up, you can start one yourself. Viewers can start groups themselves. But go into start a group, call it something like 5V5 1v1 Duels, list a group, get 4 people to join you. Add them, add me on Real ID. My Real ID I'm going to post in chat right now. You guys are more than welcome to. Wait, don't add that hash, fuck. So basically, don't ignore the first hashtag, Dalaran hashtag 1340. Do that. Ignore the first hashtag. Ignore the first hashtag. Like Max is trying to join. Max should join someone's group, man. Somebody open up a group and get some brand new faces. Brand new faces never seen before. I don't care if somebody in your group hasn't got to play yet. Brand new faces. That's what I want to see for the last videos, man. We got like what, 20 minutes or so before we're done scheming. I'm gonna delist my group not to confuse Max right here. I know he's trying to join a group, but I can't start a group. I have to have you guys start a group and I add you guys in there. And I got one new. No, catch can get everybody new. Everybody new, dude. Everybody. Brand new faces. Brand new ones. Everybody. Let's do that, man. Let's do that. I want to get as many new people as I can, man. I think it'd be cool because we had a lot of people. Because, Kat, I'm gonna guess your group is still gonna have ATS and Lucifer and all of them, right? It's like, that's cool. I want to see them play. Those boys, I've seen their faces a lot. But I do want to see for last few. Just the last few ones. Last few here on EU. Before we do some only ones, I want to see some new people. I want to let everybody in chat that's interested to join in. I want to let them give the opportunity. I don't play in Mount. I don't play in 2 months ago. Wait, so that's not you or what? 4 new? All right, no, they got some 4 people. Is this EU? I'm on an A. Yeah. Tomorrow is an A. Friday is EU. Saturday is an A, boys. Friday we duel EU. Saturday we duel NA. Friday we duel EU. Saturday NA. Friday EU. Saturday NA. Now watch someone in chat be like, oh, what is it today? Are we EU today or NA today? And I'm just gonna go flying out of the window. And it's not even gonna be their fault. They'll be like somebody new that just joined the stream, like, hey, I'm new. What are we doing today? Is it EU today? I can never remember. I barely show up to these. Watch guy get 2 or 3 new, but then go first anyway. Bird again got 2 new. I can try to get more new people. I'm like, full team of new. Katrika's like, 1 new. I'm like, no, full team of you. He's like, okay, 2 of you. Katrika started to barter with me, dude. Alright, I can get Katrika versus Noldem. I'm gonna came on my other character. Alrighty. Let's get Katrika. Takati and Katrika just got to play. We'll get Katrika and Nolden. Trying to partner with me, man. Just on the description? Yeah. You can find a lot of useful stuff in the description. There's a schedule and everything. That's not something a lot of people do. People don't really look at the description on Twitch. Or at least Twitch is a little bit better of a breakdown. On YouTube, you don't really go in the description of video unless you like whoever making the video asks you to. Or tells you, hey, link to this stuff in description. And if you're interested, you're interested. You know what I mean? Kachikan got Max Red and Wrath. Okay. That'll work. I want to see Zakati versus Cat. Dude, Zakati, you got to play a couple times. That was him on a rogue, dude. That was Zakati on a rogue. You got to play Cat a couple times there. A couple times here and there. Alrighty, boys. Switch. What do we got today? We got ourselves... Let's go, Team Blue. We got some new people. We got ourselves Day to God X. Almost looks like daily. It looks like Day AYLI. Almost looks like daily. Day God. We got Day in here. We got ourselves Dirk's Brian. We got ourselves Newfie. Playing the Havoc Demon Hunter. Serrania on the Fire Mage and Amy back on the Fury Warrior. And we got ourselves our Wrath playing the Havoc Demon Hunter, Catchgun on Fury, Limp and Liam on a Destro, unless he went Affliction. We got Lucifer on Fury again, and Max Red going up first. Max Red, haven't seen that name in a long while. Alrighty, boys. Dirk's Brian playing that Outlaw. That's definitely a map and a matchup. The matchup is definitely in Farrell's favor. Actually, both of them on top of each other. Sap comes in by Dirk's Brian a little bit early. How is Dirk's Brian going to have to deal with the Farrell? Is going to go for a muck for a 3-roll. Got himself a really solid buff here. Cyclotronic coming out to Mexer in the opening. He trick inside of it just to get that interrupt. Dirk's Brian is going to be popping off his cooldowns. This is going to be Thorns up and running Mexer a little bit early. Bowser Dirk's Brian. He trick inside of it immediately. Trying to see if he gets the slows onto Mexer ASAP. But he's doing damage back to himself through those Thorns. Save the trick and even coming out. But he has Mexer super low. You could go for a blind on the Max Shred and catch a reset, but Max Shred is looking to catch a full reset, catching those regrowths, and... What? Really? He just left! What? Dirks! What? I don't think he lost there just like that. Oh my god. I think he still had a chance there. Wow. Well, Dirks behind us. What just happened? I know the Pharaohs are spooky for Outlaw, but I would have played out at least some. You still have blind, because you can get an opener, get him low, get cooldowns. You have cooldown reduction. I don't know, dude. Maybe it was like he's out. You gotta wait 2 minutes for everything. They can't catch up to the Pharaoh. You can't one-shot a Pharaoh's Outlaw unless you're running Plunder Armor. You will not one-shot a Pharaoh's Outlaw. You will not. You have to run Plunder Armor. Like if you try to go for that build, and you feel if it's like his build is for more like a long game, so you should be fine. That's going to be Amy. Try to see if we can find Mexred, and Mexred kind of waiting for some cooldowns. It looks like it's going to be picking up the eye, almost finding the Pharaoh, but it's going to be an opener by Mexred, getting the use of that 5% more damage onto Amy. Stormbolt coming out, but it's going to be Thorns. Amy should probably have a Reflect for this one. Reflect and Rampage is such a good combo back to Mexred, but he is going to pre-wall his damage right here. Basher to Amy as they are trying to get himself a heal, and power shifted just to see if he can get out of the slows from Amy. Try not to give him too much healing. Amy was able to recover in quite a bit of heal. But maybe that's still a good position for Mexer. He's going to go for a full reset. Has to trick it back up. Has another wall coming up very, very soon. Amy's going to get out of that stun very quickly. But that's going to be a root. Was that a root that stopped him in place? It might have been, actually. But we just reset his bleeds and just got a root and everything. And Amy's just going to have to find the boy. Mexer stalking the prey. Couldn't quite get the opener. Stormbolt coming out. Has to trick it out of it. I don't think he really needed to trick it out of it. But maybe he's just trying to see if he can close the gap with Amy. Just not let him get any kind of healing at all. Amy's still going to land the fear. And that's going to be Thorns for Mexred. Amy just needs to either not hit those Thorns or reflect those Thorns with a Rampage. And I really do mean it with a Rampage. Because Rampage is like a lot of little ticks. So you'll get a lot of those reflected back. So you'll be a really huge burst. So you'll be doing Rampage damage. And every one of those bits of Rampage is also going to come with extra nature damage for the short duration you have it. So if you can get a couple of abilities through in a 3-second window, I think, for Reflect, you might just be able to one-shot a Feral. You might just be able to get him close to one-shot, but you have to have a Reflect, and Amy doesn't roll it. They're still surviving, though. They're still doing just fine. The arena is only 3 minutes in with how fast that ended with Dirk's Brian. And Mexer is looking to get himself fully healing over time. Full hot setup. They're just trying to catch a reset. Amy recovering health little by little. Mexer just cannot really get him that low enough. Needs to go, I think, for a bleed. Hit and run playstyle with a couple bites here and there, and that might be a root. And I think that's exactly what he's going to go for. He doesn't look like he's running any essences to make it easy for him. Do you even have any essences, Mexred? Because if you had essences that do like damage, all those dots, all those bleeds, you would have like all these little Azeroth things firing off at Amy. That's going to be Thorns pre-thornsing that damage. It looks like Amy actually just might be able to obliterate themselves. Little Thorns. Is Mexred playing with 0 essences? Mexred, I need to know what do you? Can somebody just look up what his essences are for his neck? Because I don't think he's running any. It's huge. That's a big detriment. That's a big bad. A big bad. Unless he's running a Crucible, the freebie, rank 1 freebie, which doesn't really get better until like rank 2 or so, and even better rank 3. Daily God is gonna, I want to call him Daily God, dude. Daily God is gonna get himself a leg sweep onto Mech Shred. Full Fist of Fury coming down. Lots of damage on Mech Shred with the Whirling Dragon Punch follow. He does get to pre-wall this, but an Incap is gonna keep him place for just a second. Could literally go touch that. Whoa, Tricky coming out from Mech Shred right before that Incap ends. And it's gonna go for the board. What is this? That mobility bails out of there. Daily God is just trying to see if he can catch up. It's gonna be almost a strong War Stomp by Mech Shred. It's gonna go for the blood of the enemy, I think, onto Mech Shred. And that's going to be a Karma. This Feral is just going to take so much damage. Touch of Death ticking down. Karma is going to do so much. Needs to get Swiftman's on a hot rolling just to deal with his damage. Daily got pop every defense to survive this stress of Max Shred. If he can survive this outpost right here, if he can just catch a restart onto Daily God, he's going to go for a port right here. Bash onto Daily God with a bite to fall. Going to get it slowed. And that's going to be a Fist of Fury to stop his damage. If only he had a little bit of cooldowns there to deal with him. If only he just waited all that. He got everything out of that monk. If only he didn't run on his port. I think he would have been just fine. He actually had it in the bag there, dude, but it was so close. 5 minutes in, we are going to start seeing dampening hero, boys. Going to be Daily God again, opened up with a full stun. Disarm and a leg sweep onto a Wrath. Hoping to see a trinket out of the Demon Hunter. Not going to happen. And Wrath is using the mobility to catch up to Daily. Again, I know it's Day God, but it just doesn't. Day. I'm gonna try you saying your name right. Day getting hit with. That sounds Day as in it's almost like they, but it's like a Jamaican accent. Day. Just me. Fist of Fury onto Day. Gonna get us to interrupt onto a Wrath, but no. No more defenses left. Used everything on that Feral, and a Wrath is gonna be able to score a kill on him right then and there. And it's gonna be Serana next. Trying to see if he can get himself a little bit. Whoa. Keep swapping to the wrong guy. Try to get a bit of a Dragon's Breath onto a Wrath. Looks like it's not going to happen. Try to land a Poly. Does land it. That's going to be a big old Greater Pyro. Does he have the Ring of Frost to follow up? He does have a Ring of Frost. Does he land it? He does land it. Perfect. That's going to be another Greater Pyro. Going to be early chicken out of a Wrath. Almost. Could I just let that Greater Pyro finish casting? That's going to be Meteor dropping down to a Wrath with a Maledict to follow. It looks like Serana's cooldowns might have gotten stolen there. It doesn't look like he has the full duration of them. That's going to be another Dragon's Breath onto Wrath, but he has plenty of cooldowns here to survive. Actually, just going to run away from that thing. That's just going to catch up back to Serrano. It's now that they're moving. Now he was able to get away from the cast. The cast is way too long to be able to try to get that cast off from that far out. Going to be an Ice Block as Cauterize comes in. And Wrath is looking to get himself fully healthy, man. I think he can beat this Demon Hunter at this point. Maybe Nofi will do it. Maybe Nofi will have a chance here. Unless Serania. Oh, they're going to go for Greater Pyro again. Do they have cooldowns? Because they just used their combustion. Greater Pyro does connect in a proper way. Is going to get another blink from the distance. Maybe set up another Greater Pyro. I don't think they're going to make it there. Going to be a stun. A Rat does still get hit with a G-Pie. And just going to I-beam down the Mage. Pick up a bit of health while in meta, so he gets quite a bit of healing. Nofi is next. Already getting rocked with a stun in the opener. Oh my god, more than half their health gone in just less than 4 seconds of a stun. Nofi's already on the back foot here. Does use the I-beam, get interrupted immediately. Dropping down Darkness. Oh no, it was actually no. Yeah, it was Nofi's Darkness. Nofi dropped down every defensive down and Wrath just tried to kite him around. Nofi might as well just go into full meta. That's going to be Maledict right now. Does he have a way to reflect that Mali? Going to be a short stun onto a Wrath. Nofi dies to a dot while up in the air. Oh no. Well, at least he died with a nice view here, yeah? I didn't know there was like a nice little throne there. I knew that that was there. I knew that that was there, but I never seen the throne. That's a nice view. Holy crap, boys. Oh my god, a Wrath. Demon Hunter's back to obliterating everybody. Let's see the more Hunter gameplay in these. Yo, if somebody's a Hunter, man, if you want to join, more than welcome to, boys. More than welcome to. Hey, buddy, still waiting for the 1v1 Arms Warrior like 3 weeks. Give me a chance versus a class where I can win, if I know what I mean. I mean, you gotta ask whoever you want to, Lucio. You gotta ask who you want to duel, man. You gotta ask them. You gotta ask them and they're fine with it. Congrats on 100k. Appreciate it, my man. Yeah, I'm down to get you duels, man. But you gotta ask whoever you're gonna be dueling. I would have put you against like an enhancement shaman or something. I feel like that would have been close enough, or maybe like I don't know. There's actually, I guess, Shadow Priest, but like, I don't know. Put in Shadow Priest in Arms Warrior. I don't know how exciting of a game is that going to be. You know what I mean? Like that's the one that's going to be maybe the closest. Shadow Priest ceiling is not as insane as some of the other classes out there. Plus they're squishy and clothy. Somebody want to 1v1 as Arms Warrior? I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to get a class that's perfect. Nerf said you would 1v1 my Warlock. Okay, we'll get Maclupi versus Nerf Lucio then. We'll get you guys dueling 1-on-1. Should we get this 1-on-1s going, or do another 5v5 1v1, boys? What do you think? Let me know, boys. Let me know. Does Canny got a group? Atho is on, by the way. If Atho agrees, we'll like to. Oh, you want to 1v1 Atho? Okay, Canny wants to 1v1 Atho. Maclupi and Nerf Lucio 1v1ing one another. Okay, so that could work. That could work. What do you guys want to see? More 5v5 1v1s, or do you want to see some 1v1s? 1v1s is more interesting. We'll probably do them like a best out of 3. 5v5 first. I brought my pala out. Oh, who got a group then? What do you guys want to see in chat? The chat gets to decide, man. Purple Haze, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? 5v5, 5v5. Ready again? Some group change rotation. Bookloopy, are you in someone's group already, man? Because Zakati is ready. Katrick and Zakati is ready, because so I can just queue both of those guys against one another. Are you in any other groups, by any chance? 1v1, best out of 3 rounds? Yep. When we do 1v1s, we do best out of 3. And normally we do randomized maps unless you have like a matchup where one class has a severe disadvantage over the other. So imagine putting like an arms warrior versus like a imagine putting an arms warrior versus a monk. And then I'll be like, yo, the arms warrior gets to decide which arenas he wants to play. He gets to decide which arenas we want to duel on. He gets picks. It's like, I don't think he'll win. So we got to give him as much advantage as possible to even let him have a chance. But normally, I guess most classes, Uzukati, perfect. Normally, I guess most classes, we just let people do random arenas. It's really RNG. Like, sometimes you'll have a class that gets an arena that actually benefits them. But we'll see. New people in VO5 are ready. Canny is ready? Canny got a group? We're gonna get Zakati versus, Zakati just played. Canny. If Canny is ready, unless Canny is already in someone else's group. Oh, Canny got a group. Fuck yeah. Except Dirk's Brian, by the way. Oh, okay. Wait, did Canny get to play just now? Was that Canny's group that just got to play? I thought it was Nolden's group. Or am I wrong? New people having 5v5 ready? Alright, we'll try it. What's the worst matchup for monks? Probably like a feral or a really good red. Maybe on Holy Death Knight? Maybe like a really good on Holy Death Knight. No, it's mine? Okay, I'll try to queue us again. It might be bugged out. 5v5s love watching different classes. So do I, man. So do I. Ash and Main's fault. We haven't seen that arena so far today. We also haven't seen Hook Point at all. So which classes are good for 1v1s in your experience? A lot of classes can be good. Like Paladins can be good. Monks can be good. Demon Hunters are good. Fury Warriors are really good. Rogues are really good. Mages are good. Warlocks are good. Shamans can be good. I don't think there's a single class, you know, that's bad at duels. It just has to play the right spec of that class to be viable for duels, to be competitive. Maybe like a Shadow Priest, maybe like a Priest, because they only have 1 DPS spec and Shadow isn't really the best for self-sustain. It's good for group gameplay. It's a glass cannon. It pumps damage. It has a ramp up. Because of the ramp up, people can just line aside your burst or pop a cooldown and then all your burst is out of the window. In Arena, if somebody can heal them and they can spread the damage over a whole enemy team, they just obliterate, dude. They just melt the whole enemy team. Alrighty, hopefully I saved that one. Let's see. Which what do we got today? We got ourselves Team Red with ATS. We got ourselves Dirk's Brian Duplin hanging on that Fury Warrior. We got ourselves Snaxton on his Fury and Slayer as an Arcane Mage versus Atherman going up first. On this team, we got I'm Very Shy, Maclupi as a Paladin, Purple Haze in the back. We got Zuri. I like that Purple Haze. It's like a almost Defiance like set. It's almost like you just been through Dead Mines and you got almost like a full Defiance set. I love it, man. I can appreciate those little things like that from Classic nowadays, because I have a full Defiance set on my Rogue. Although I'm probably going to have to end up replacing it very soon with how gear works in Classic, you know what I mean? It's always like for an upgrade. I'm trying to figure out what's good for the item level, or the, not item level, but the set bonus that it has. Because it even has Arcane Resistance. And a +1 to daggers, that seems huge. That's going to be Atherman trying to see if he can get a Hodge Slayer. Does land a Hodge. to try to continue with a bit of damage that he has left. It's going to be a blink for Slayer, and arcane missiles coming out, trying to see if he can just kite Atham in a little bit with a crucible. So it's going to go for slows, but that's going to be a hand of freedom for Atham. Looks like he does have the hand of freedom that doesn't get dispelled, so he has an on town slotted for that. It's going to be Slayer, and again trying to see if he can kite around circles for Atham, blinking or shimmering right next to him, but doesn't have a shimmer back though, and all he has is a small shield. Arcane missiles coming out, getting interrupted on it. Can't even use mobility to get out of it. That's going to be Ice Block a little bit early. I don't know if that Ice Block is the play here. I think he actually just might have popped the biggest defensive he has, which is Azeroth, to deal with him, but Azeroth is still having a hard time catching up to him. The line of sight is all he has, and maybe an interrupt available for Slayer, and that's all he has really can go for. Another rebuke onto arcane. No, not even arcane damage for Slayer. No, it was arcane damage because the crucible is fire. Arthaman's health is still not 100% here though. So Slayer is able to at least run circles around him. No ice block, no trinket, however, will basically put him in a spot where he's basically 100% guaranteed dead. A shield event is popping up for Athaman. Slayer is trying to see if he can just shred through that thing, chip away at it. And if Atham could just pop a full wings, full setup, blood of the enemy, he actually might be able to do this. Actually gonna go for a little bit of line of sight. I catch him with a reset. This is not what Slayer should be doing. Slayer needs to get right at him, not let him go anywhere. More slows coming out. The mage is still continuing to do quite a number of damage to Atham. Might even be popping bubble out of him very soon. If he continues as he is, gonna knock him up while he's trying to pony up. Should have gotten the slow off of that pony as well. And Athaman is gonna hand of freedom, so just to get us around. That's gonna be a hammer. Justice Athaman still playing very defensive. That Hodge is not gonna be used for offensive. He actually could have went on one-shot Slayer in here. Is gonna pop the middle long wings, but the slows are back. No hand of freedom to work with. It actually puts himself in such a bad spot. Slayer looks like he's actually winning this duel little by little. Just chipping away at Atham, almost landing that interrupt around the corner. Has an interrupt. If he ever needs to bubble out of Atham coming out, no! Atham is still holding onto his wings, needs to get a full Hodge onto Slayer, but his health is so low. Invest coming in for Slayer. Does Atham find him getting rooted? Hand of freedom, maybe? Hand of freedom coming out. Maybe it'll keep him floating up a little bit longer. No! Arcane missiles and Arcane Orb coming out. It's going to be Crucible around the corner. Does he get interrupted as he's trying to get a cast off? Looks like he won't get interrupted. But those Arcane missiles are shredding through him. Needs to get a heal right now. Atham could actually be done. Hodge coming down. Is this where he's going to go for big damage? Needs to do it right now. Nope, still not going for big damage. Still trying to line up something. Anything. I don't know. Missing Rebuke. Actually, it might be over with here. I think it's down for the count. And down he goes. Slayer. Was Atham going for some huge playstyle change here? Was he going for some crazy setup? Because Slayer, he ice blocked your trinket super early. And he just melted Atham. Well, not really melted, but Arcane Mage is the way to play, is to chip away at you. But consistently. What are those weapons? You got like fisticuffs? You got knuckles? You got knuckle weapons? What are you, a bruiser at a bar or something? Probably he's coming in to try to restore the order at a bar. It's like, hey, yo, get out of here, you hoodlums. Get out of our bar. Try to deal with Slayer and try to see if we can deal with him. It just looks so awkward with a Demon Hunter form with a weapons like that. Also, majority of it is just like, it just flames. It almost looks like your hands are just covered in fire. I think that's almost a cooler way of looking at it. Instead of knowing that you have knuckles, you know, like brass knuckles on your hands, it's almost cool to know that maybe it's just your hands with claws just fired up with flame. I think it's almost better, but it's just your hands are clenched in fists. Because they're designed for glaives, not for whatever you're trying to do, clawing out of the guy. It's going to be Slayer and getting a polymorph onto purple, but it's going to be a trinket immediately. And Slayer kind of low on health, doesn't have any defenses anymore, no trinket available. Has a temporal if he needs to, but I don't think he's going to be able to use a temporal for much. And just trying to continue trying to get some of those on Purple Haze, try to steal whatever buffs he has. And it's even going to use Crucible for a self-heal, going to be in a prison. If Purple Haze has a stun here, this could be the end to Slayer. That's going to get the temporal at the end. I don't know if that temporal is going to heal you. Maybe. No! They did reduce how long it takes for temporal to heal you back, so you don't have as big of a window to soak up damage. But even with that short, like 4 seconds instead of 6 seconds or 5 seconds that it used to be, the 4 seconds was not enough, and Purple Haze takes him out. I'm surprised the Slayer actually got the kill onto Athaman. But Arcane Mages just shred through Paladins. It's no joke. Maybe Atham was trying to line up for a big judgment build the whole time, and he's waiting for a huge setup the whole game. But anyway, you can't spell freedom as mage in him or it's undispellable. Because oh no, it's only if the paladin has a talented as an autumn talent. So most paladins will have a talented, but not in all cases. So like if they do, you can spell steal it, but sometimes you can't. So if you see mage not stealing it, there's a good chance that the paladin has a talented, so you can't. Actually, it has a hand of freedom where if you give someone else a hand of freedom, you also get a hand of freedom. And Hand of Freedom is undispellable, and it gives you 30% movement speed. So it's like a biggest like all-in-one Honor talent. It doesn't even give you that many options to play other Honor talents really. It's just so good. Unless you're not going to get kited. Unless you're playing against class with like 0 slows. Probably he's getting hit with a Malik, but he's standing in darkness the whole time. Still getting completely torn up by Duplin. He's got himself his Rampage rolling with back-to-back... his back-to-back Rampage going, man. Back-to-back damage. Recklessness Rampages. Back-to-back-to-back. But it looks like Purple Haze is going to be able to recover a little bit of health. Duplin is trying to keep us low under Purple every time he has Demonic up. And while Demonic is down, this is a perfect opportunity for Duplin to maybe score a kill. Purple Haze doesn't have a trinket except for 2 seconds. In 2 seconds, he's going to have it. Next Stormbolt might be the ending here. Next Stormbolt could be the ending here. Stormbolt coming out. He trickets out of it immediately. Needs to get that I-beam rolling again. Needs to get Demonic ASAP. Does land Demonic and Duplin again. Looking to maybe kite away. Try to get slows into Purple Haze. That stun is going to put him next to one another. And Purple Haze is recovering so much health with just a few globals because that's just so much damage. And that damage ends up coming out to be a huge amount of leech damage. Duplin getting hit with an Imprison. No way to Zerker Rage out of this one. Does get a charge. Try to go for a heal out for Purple. And that's going to be a disarm for a second. But Purple without mobility is going to bail out of the Duplin. Not out of the fight yet. But he's definitely behind. Cooldowns are coming back to him very, very soon. Could have a trinket in 30. In regeneration about 30. Has Kinetic Shot if he needs to. But it's going to be really a question of every time Purple Haze lands a stun on him with I-beam, you're just going to recover health every single time. Look at that stun. Look at that I-beam. Breeder coming out just to hold him in place for a bit. Does not a charge shield, doesn't break his own fear. So he actually might be able to get back to Purple as Demonic comes down. Purple is still able to land that Blade Dance in there. And a Concentrated Flame, dude. He's just healing so much. Duplin has heals coming back to him very, very soon. Needs to be focusing on offensive pressure with Purple. Needs to find a way to deal with him. Blur out of Purple, so that's another defensive. Just Purple is just rotating either a self-heal or a defensive. Every single time. Duplin finally able to go for some damage on the Purple Haze. Is going to trick it out of that with a disarmament to Purple, trying to deny him any kind of damage output. And has himself some huge heals if he needs to. Could go for Enrage Regeneration right here. Let's get him in prison. No Zerka's Rage out of this one, it looks like. At least he's running an auto talent where you cannot break out of Imprison, but it does put it on a much longer cooldown. Like, Imprison, you can't take damage while you're in prison, you can't heal while you're in prison. You can't break out of it, I don't think, as a warrior. But it's a much longer cooldown. Stormbolt onto Purple Haze. Duplin finally able to use that Rage Regeneration. Maybe he'll get himself a second Bloodthirst. Shortest stun in the world. Does he get a charge? He does not get a charge. No! Only one Bloodthirst while in Rage Regen was up. So very little healing was provided from there. And Purple Haze looks like he's just going to shred through Duplin. It's just so sad watching Warriors versus Demon Hunters. Demon Hunters will Blade Dance with damage from Metamorphosis. The heal from Meta. They can just stay hyper offensive on a Warrior and there's not a lot you can really do. Look at Duplin. He's literally a Crucible Flame away from dying. Does land a stun onto Purple. He does take it out of it, however. Yep, exactly. Purple Haze hitting him with that Crucible Flame, and out he goes. Now he's in here with a stun now, and is also going to be able to feel the shredding damage of Purple. Again, I don't know how he's supposed to do it. Purple Haze doesn't have Blur, though. He doesn't have Blur. Shortest stun in the world, however, so that was very DR'd. So Purple Haze actually could take a lot of damage right here. Does land an Imprison onto Nyx. Don't know if Nyx burned Zerka's Rage earlier or not. Maybe Nyx is running the talent where when you play as Zerka's Rage, you enrage. He's like once a guarantee that he's always going to be able to enrage in the opener. And now he's going to go, oh no. That's the biggest misplay ever. Just pop. Yeah, he's just whatever. He's just done, dude. He's done. Biggest misplay by Nyx at the end there, man. Watching Duplin, he was like, oh. Trying my best, trying my hardest. Sap comes in, but Dirk's buying. Maybe Dirks will actually have a chance here versus Purple. So for Purple being able to heal so much, maybe Dirk's buying as a rogue might be able to do the most here. Well, Cyclotronic comes out for Purple, or onto Purple, doing a bunch of damage. Killing Spree to follow for Dirk's buying. Probably just going to bail out for a second, get himself a heal. That's going to go for a stun into Dirk's. Trinkets out of it immediately. We're going to be a full Demonic coming out for. And a Metamorphosis on top of it. Purple Haze is going to go for big damage. Just trying to end Dirk's Bind's career right here. Parry coming out. Dropping out Darkness. So none of the damage Dirk's Bind can do. It's going to go through him into rotating that Imprison. Dirks needs to get a full stun onto Purple every single time. He needs to go for the double sippy cup every single time he can. Well, swap to the wrong guy. Into a disarmament to his damage. Short stun out of Purple regardless is going to be able to use that Crucible in the end. Oh my god. That Crucible on a Demon Hunter. Even after he uses disarm, still can eye him and Crucible for lots of damage. Purple using that, or Dirk's using that cloak a little bit early, it feels like. And I don't know how you can come back here. As an Outlaw rogue. Someone plays Outlaw regularly. I don't really know. You gotta get sippy cups. Back-to-back sippy cups. And you gotta do a lot of CC. It's gonna be Blur and a wall coming up for Purple Haze very, very soon. Derek's, if he has a blind, might be able to get a trinket out of Purple Haze and blind him after him. If he has a full stun here, blind, trinkets out of it. Derek's blind is gonna go for advantage, but Blade Dance is still gonna hit him. I think there's still a damage over time with Derek's blind. He's gonna go for a self-heal with a Crucible. Catching a re-stealth yet again. It does have a dot on him, some sort of a dot. Sure, what kind? Sap on the purple. Somehow still landing that sap. I'm actually surprised. Still, Blade Dance is just gonna hit him super hard. Not a lot you can do about it. Into a Crucible. If he gets his full stun and... nope. So close. So close. That is rough, man. That is rough. I feel like at one point Outlaw Rogues actually could beat Demon Hunters, but with Season 3, with a Crucible system, it is just almost impossible, dude. Almost impossible. That, like, what is it? 40% leech, 30% leech? Some crazy number. Oh, even before a Polymorph came out on Purple Haze, gonna be a stun onto ATS regardless. Does hit him with a Dragon's Breath into Poly. Purple Haze does not have a trinket, but he does have Blur. As long as that Ring of Frost lands, no, doesn't even go for Ring of Frost. Actually gonna go for full combustion right now. Purple Haze hitting the wall, and ATS thought of backing up. He thought Purple Haze would go hyper offensive on him, but instead he actually is backing up, blinking around the corner, getting a couple Fire Blasts in there with a Pyro. Purple Haze is gonna back up for a second. Should have got maybe for, I guess he could Crucible early. I was gonna say maybe I-beam and then create a Crucible while your leech is up and running. Ooh, Ring of Frost not gonna happen. That is such a misplay with that Ring of Frost. If you line it up perfectly on him, that would have been it, man. That would have been it. That was a small misplay by the mage, but it might have cost him the game. Purple Haze still low on health, but he's recovering little by little. Could go for Shadow Meld here. Does go for a Shadow Meld. ATS knows exactly where he's at. Gonna hit him with a Flame Strike. And Purple Haze is gonna go for a bit of a heal himself. ATS. It looked like ATS got himself a Warlock Hellstone, but he didn't. I think for some reason he got a Warlock on his team, because it looked like his health went up pretty quickly. That's gonna be a Greater Pyre. No, not gonna happen. Chicken available for Purple Haze is gonna just jump over the Ring of Frost again, and ATS letting Polymorph heal Purple Haze. I guess Purple Haze would have gotten a heal anyway because he's demonic. He had demonic up and running. Even if he didn't go for a Polymorph, still would have gotten a full heal. That's gonna be Greater Pyro. Maybe he'll actually be able to get this one. One goes off. One goes off. Purple try to bail out of it. Pyroblast to follow. Just chunk down his health a little bit. That Greater Pyro really making him play here. I-beam to follow, and HH is gonna have to go for a bit of a nice block. That seems unfair. Dude, Demon Hunters are pretty nutty. Maybe Ring of Frost. No! Okay, ATS. Like, ATS is having a hard time with the Demon Hunter, but he is missing this Ring of Frost, though. Like, if he landed this Ring of Frost, I feel like he would have had a much better playstyle or setup against Purple Haze. That's all he can really do in that case. Polymorph coming out. He has to go for a reset. Gonna be a Metamorphosis, so he actually can dodge the Polymorph altogether. ATS needs to go for the Greater Pyres if he's gonna go for a setup. He's just trying to steal every buff from Purple Haze. They're just looking for a Re-Poly, maybe Greater Pyro, maybe a Meteor on top of himself. Yep, Meteor maybe on top of himself. Predicted. Predicted. So Purple Haze took a bit of damage. ATS not looking that good though. Maybe gonna be a Cauterize here. Almost got into the Cauterize range. Greater Pyro, is that gonna miss them? That is going to be into darkness. Does it get absorbed? He is in there. Oh, no, he didn't get absorbed. I think he came out of it a little bit early. Got to be Cauterized onto ATS. Still trying to land fireballs into Purple Haze. Maybe still above. No! Oh, my goodness. Big old 1v5 of Purple. Damn. That healing, dude. That healing. Burst equals DH 1 win. With high burst, DH gets full health every demonic. That is nutty. That is nutty. Stacking that verse, stack with that leech on top of it. And my rusty defense judgment build does not work well against arcade mages. Yeah, I got you, Eth. I get you. Don't worry about it, dude. Alrighty, boys. Do you want to do more? Somebody said we want to do 1v1s. I'll be honest, that game kind of took everything out of me, dude. I want to go take a nap now. So badly. I want to go take a nap. Hey, DHs. Yeah. It is DH. I don't know, dude. Purple is a beautiful boy. Purple is a beautiful boy. DHs are really strong, though. I won't disagree on that. But Purple is a beautiful, beautiful boy. Come on. The thing about DPS spec is good duel. It's how you play it. You versus you like the Mage Frail DH Rogues. Yeah, he suck. Atho, Canyon wants to duel Atho so badly. That's like the 5th 1v5 I've seen. We got a lot of those today, man. That Fury was nice, almost killed me. That was pretty good, but you know what? Wasn't really that almost purple. I didn't feel threatened for you at all until about ATS. I actually did not feel threatened for you until about ATS. You would hear in my voice if I'm like, oh, it could be close, but nope. I felt like you had it the whole time. I felt like you had it from the beginning. Jews, Arcane, or Fire Mage. Either one, man. Up to you. Flip a coin. You can't choose Mage or Warlock for PvP. Goddamn, any tips? Play Warlock if you are fine being very mobile, but have a lot of, be very tanky. Play Mage if you want mobility, but you'll sacrifice tankiness. The Warlocks are generally really tanky, but they don't have the best mobility. And any enemies that can kite you, they will kite you. Mages have mobility, but they're not quite as tanky as a Warlock. So, also Warlock has a pet. If you like managing a pet and you want to manage a pet, which can be great in PvP and PvE, you can. If you don't like using a pet, then maybe Mage might be for you. If you just want to be the big damage number. Gonna join Team X. More than welcome to him. All y'all more than welcome to him. What's up? Being down Classic too much. Glad I'm making this stream. What's up, Michael? I haven't been playing Classic that much. I want to get back on Classic, dude, and really grind out some levels. Close to that level 30, man. Really close to that level 30. But at this point, I kind of don't like the rogue build that I'm playing right now. I'm playing the leveling build, the sword build, but I really don't like it. I want to go back to the ambush build, rogue. I had a lot of fun with the ambush build last time, so I kind of want to go back to the ambush build, honestly. Make a big old dagger ambush, take off half the enemy's health in a single opener. And I want to put in 3 talent points into making an ambush like almost a 50% chance to crit. So like it could be almost a 100% guaranteed chance to crit. So that would be huge damage in the opener. I think it'd be great. Frost's pretty good too, but Arcane and Fire better for damage. For PvP, yeah, but Frost can be good too. Frost is just not good for 1v1s. Frost is good in 3v3s though. Bruh, still ready. Oh my god. I say 1v1 as Armors Warrior and read message up here. What did Katja could just say? Ready for my last one tonight, same group. 7:18. Man, I'm getting hungry, dude. I want to get some pizza. I feel like I'm kind of out of juice, boys. I feel like I'm out of juice. You know how I usually add a little bit of like commentary? I feel like with that game, I was just like running out of juice, man. I think I'm done skip for the night, honestly. I know you guys want to do like 1v1s, but like, I'm out of energy. I'm kind of out of energy, boys. 1v1 against Cat. Oh my god. Do we do this 1v1s maybe like Sunday or something? I'll be down for the 1v1 Sunday if you guys are going to be here Sunday. I swear, if you guys are going to be here and I'm here, we could do them Sunday. Doing 1v1 5v5, can I join, please? Man. Freaking insane, man. He is pretty nutty. Dalaran, do you main EU? No, I'm an A. I main NA, but I have an account on EU. I'll be here waiting for 3 weeks. No, my god. You guys are making me feel bad. By the way, all these 105s has put you on a juicer. Yeah. Sunday? Would you guys be down Sunday? Would you guys like to do it Sunday? Do some 5v5s, but mostly plan for 1v1s Sunday? Would you guys want to do that? I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be cool. Because I was thinking originally to take Sunday off. Because they don't get vacations ever. And I was originally thinking maybe take Sunday and Monday off just to get a full like body reset. But if you guys will be here Sunday, I'll be here for you Sunday. Catch a Sunday, fam? Alright, we'll call it here. Because I'm out of juice, man. I'm out of energy. I know when I hit my limit. And it's just not going to be quite as exciting. I want to give you guys the best commentary that I can. And when I'm out of energy, I'm out of energy. So I'll see you guys Sunday. I'm going to go get some pizza. I'm going to get some soda. I actually have soda here. I'm going to get pizza, watch some YouTube videos. Probably play some keys later tonight. And then play some classic. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. Back tomorrow with 5V5 1v1 Duels on NA. Hopefully I'll see all of you there. And yeah. I think that's everything. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers, guys. Literally couldn't do it without you. You guys are fucking beautiful. This community is one of the coolest shit I've ever done in my life. And I want to continue doing it. Also, I want to kind of turn this up so I don't look like fucking Rasputin over here. Holy shit, dude. They're looking bad. Alright, boys. Thank you so much for coming. Peace.